Hello, everyone. Welcome to Mandela Effects After Dark special episode on Sunday because Shifty Sunday was postponed. And I have announcements. I have things to say. We're going to have rewinds tonight. But before I get to the chat, before we get to everything, the first thing we're going to do is play a song by Mr. Super Sidewinder so people can get the notifications and get, because I want as many people here as possible before I start. So, Mr. Super, but before we get started with Mr. Super, his intro. So Mr. Super is going to play a song while we wait for people to show, and after the song, we'll get started. Go ahead, Mr. Super.
Ooh, that was nice.
I really can't stay.
Baby, it's cold outside.
Letting go away.
Baby, it's cold outside.
Season has
Oh,
been
you
so
drop in.
very nice.
I'll hold your hand. They're just like ice.
Will start to
Beautiful,
worry.
what's your
And
hurry?
I will be pacing the floor.
Listen to that fireplace
So
roar.
with me I better scurry.
Beautiful, please don't
Well,
hurry.
maybe just to have a drink
I'll
more.
put the records on while I
The
pour.
neighbors might
Baby,
think,
it's bad out there.
say what's in this
No
drink.
cabs to be had out
I
there.
wish I knew how to
You're right, I
make you
like starlight now. I'll lay your
I
hat,
say
your
no,
hair
no,
looks swell.
sir.
Mind if I
And
move
someone
in
say
closer?
that
What's
try.
the sense of hurting my
I
pride?
really can't stay.
Baby, don't
Oh,
hold
but
out,
it's
cold
cold outside.
outside.
I simply must go.
Baby, it's cold outside.
Answer is no.
But baby, it's cold outside.
Welcome has
Lucky
been
you
so
dropped in.
nice and warm.
Look out that window at that
My
storm.
sister will be
Gosh, your
suspicious.
lips look delicious.
My brother will be there at the
Waves upon the
door.
tropical
My
shore.
maintenance mind is
Gosh, your lips
vicious.
look
Well,
delicious.
maybe just a cigarette more.
Never such a blizzard
I got
before.
to get home.
Baby, you'll freeze out there.
Sailing me a
It's up to
call.
your knees out there.
You've really been grand, don't you see?
How can you do this thing to
There's
me?
maybe talk
Think of my
tomorrow.
lifelong
At least there
sorrow.
will be plenty
If you
implied.
got pneumonia and
I
died,
really can't stay.
baby, don't
Oh,
hold
but it's cold. Baby, it's cold outside.
Muted. You are unmuted, Mr. Super. I
Nice.
love that. It got a
I
little
do too.
choppy at the end, but it was great. I love that so much. You guys did
I
a
do
great
too.
job.
It was fun.
And you know what? I can, even though it's copyright, I can fight it because that's a live performance. You guys are singing it. You're not playing the song.
Right?
So
I
I'm
don't
fighting
think I had
it.
a copyright on that one on my channel.
You might not
I don't think I
because you
do
guys are
now.
actually playing it. Do you guys
Right.
like our new Christmas avatars?
Yeah.
I love them. I'm a little green, but it's okay. Sorry, let's see who is here before we get started. We have Renee Cruz, John Nada, Angels Don't Fall, Prelim Minimal, Richard Minnick, Mr. Super's in the chat. We also have Jackie McCarran. I said Richard already. Propagate This Light. Damien G is here. It's good to see you again. I said preliminal, right? In the studio, aka Michael Fontaine is here. Pushing button 62. I know Jose Martinez, the birthday boy from yesterday, is lurking. He never shows up in the chat unless I call him out.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Bloor is here. Gary Thorsel's here. Hello. Bellator Senix is here. Good to see you. I'm scrolling, guys. I know Wheeler Greg just jumped in.
Kimberly
See.
F.
Kimberly F. There he is. There's Jose lurking. See, I knew it. I knew it. All right, guys. Yes, please smash the thumbs up. Thank you, Kimberly. Please do, guys. 15 thumbs up, says Kimberly. We need more than that. There's 29 of you watching. That's double. If you guys are over on Ray's channel, please come head over to mine. Ray is not going to make it tonight. The chat is here. This is where they are. We got 24 of 30 in my chat. So come on
Right.
over to my channel. You know what? Give me a second.
Drop the link.
I'm going to drop the link in Ray's chat.
Yep.
That's what I'm going to do that. I'm going to do it. Give me a minute.
We'll wait here.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Uh-huh.
That helps a lot. But seriously, Ray really was exhausted tonight.
Yeah, he wanted to hang out. He might still if he happens to wake up or whatever. He won't hang out long though.
No. I am heading to Ray's chat and telling people where we are. Come on over. Ray is sleeping.
I've told a few people I never heard that song before. Like I heard it, I liked it. The next day I laid down a test track, and the following day I did the final track on it. People are like, "What? You've never heard that before?" Nope, sure never did.
Oh, I can't pin it though.
That's okay.
Vomit. The link is below you. Let's see. Kim Ray, B. Hendricks, GT 1982, Dragon Sage, B. Hendricks is here. Come on over, guys. We are over at my channel. If you're on Rumble, thank you for being there. If you want more of a talking experience, maybe I should go to Rumble too. I should probably go to Rumble too. What I'll do is, you know what I can do? I can post the Rumble link here. And
then pin the link here. Yeah.
yes. So that way they can go subscribe if they want, if they're not subscribed on Rumble. Of course.
If you pop into Rumble, give it a thumbs up while you're there, even if it's just for a second.
Yep. So she said, well, I'm not signed in on my phone. And if I go in on my iPad, it's going to kick me out.
I could go over there and drop the link, but it wouldn't be pinned.
Yeah, and if I go, like I said, if I go, it's saying there's no channels found, really, but it found my videos, but it says no channels found. Explain that one.
Nope.
Okay, I found the live one, finally. There's only one person in chat, so that means it's me. Sign into chat. I don't remember the sign in. Oh, it autofilled. Okay, we're good. There we go. Oh, Richard's there. Come
Hi,
to
Richard.
YouTube. Oh, Richard's
Join
here
the party.
too. Richard's in both places.
Woohoo!
There's 4 in chat. So yeah, guys, come on over to YouTube if you want to talk with other people. But I do appreciate you being on Rumble. That's kind of awesome. So let me see. Where's the share button? Subscribe to survive, says B. Hendricks. Guys, sorry. This is giving me an issue. I hope this is the whole link. Let me see. I'm trying to like hit select all, but it has to be doing it. Okay, so close Rumble. Close Rumble. Go back to YouTube, and then we can start this thing. Okay, so my Rumble link. Paste. There we go. That is the show, and I'm gonna pin it, and then I am gonna give a wrench to Vomit for coming over. Welcome to the 1500 Club. And B. Hendricks, welcome to the 1500 Club. I'm giving out 1,500 wrenches to the first 1,500 subscribers to my channel because you guys were the first to support me. And I can trust you to help out in the chat if my channel ever grows. So that's the 1,500 Club is. All right, guys. So we're going to cover some rewinds tonight. But we have some things to talk about. Specifically yesterday. So last night's show, there were some arguments in the chat. I never want to see arguments like that in the chat again. Like literally, I watched the show again. I don't ever do that, by the way. I don't ever go back and watch my shows again. But I watched it again. And literally a quarter of my show was saying, guys, please don't fight. Please just ignore. A quarter of my show was spent talking about what was happening in the chat. And there were comments that I normally would have engaged with, I would have answered, I would have looked up, things like that, that I didn't even see because I was too busy talking about the arguments in the chat. And the chat is gone from yesterday's show. But that's not because I deleted it. YouTube deletes it. I had a copyright for What a Wonderful World, so I had to mute it. I'm going to do a short on What a Wonderful World because you can play that music on shorts. You just can't do it on long form content. But so I muted it and that deleted the chat. I am not naming names. Richard's asking arguments over what? I'm not. All I know is that two people. John Nada says, well, I disagree. Two people. Well, actually, it's one person, two accounts of the one person, were timed out last night for a full day. I do not want that ever happening. I don't think anyone should be timed out for a full day. At the most, a person should be timed out. And like if they need to be timed out for that long, they might as well be banned at that point. Like they must be doing something absolutely horrible. Okay? But Jeff misunderstood something. He feels bad. He's sorry. And that goes out to Meta Ryan, Ry Russ. If you're here and you still can't comment, I'm very sorry. He's sorry as well. He misunderstood your comment. And it shouldn't have been for a full day. Like I said, no more full days. No. You time out somebody for 5 minutes. That's like the 300 seconds. And then if they do it again, you can time them out for like the length of the show, and that's fine. You know, this is to all moderators. You're all moderators. So if there's somebody who doesn't have a wrench, you can time them out. Like if a troll comes in, someone new, and starts causing problems, you can time them out. Give them a second. So time them out for 5 minutes. If they come back doing worse stuff, that'll give me time to ban them, and you guys can time them out for the show, and I'll ban them, and that's not an issue. Now, to ensure that what happened last night does not happen again, I have taken some steps. There are approximately 20 total secret mods. And what I mean by secret, YouTube gives me the option to make people a standard moderator or a managing moderator. Okay? You can't tell by looking. They all look the same. And that's why they're going to remain secret. Because no one knows who they are. The secret mods know who they are because I messaged every single one of them. So they know who they are. But no one is to know who they are because people tend to act better when they don't know who's there, you know? I do not want anything like what I saw last night. I mean, I literally had an entire chat of fighting, multiple people. And I felt horrible because there was nothing I could do. And I didn't want to ban anybody. I didn't want to silence anyone. I'm not one to silence people. Okay? You're entitled to your opinions. But we also shouldn't be telling people they're wrong and I'm right. Especially with the Mandela effect. Like, I mean, there are facts. Like, you know, the sky is blue. I mean, most of the time, the sky is blue. Okay. Help me think of something, Mr. Super. That's like definitely a fact. Dogs are not cats. Here we go.
Right.
That is a fact. Dogs are not cats. Okay? But when it comes to the Mandela effect, we are all not affected by the same things. Some people are not affected by a whole group of Mandelas, like weather Mandelas. Jeff, there's very few weather Mandelas that Jeff is affected by. Okay? Like he's only affected by a couple weather Mandelas.
Yeah, that's it. Like younger people have seen these weather anomalies that I've never seen in my life, and being an older person, there are things that I knew about and had solid memories of that you never saw until after they were changed.
Right. That's another thing. Our age, where we live, a lot of things can affect what we're affected by and what we're not affected by. Like there are people like Dave and Jackie who are in other countries that they're not going to be affected by a lot of the stuff we are because it's only shown in the United States. You know what I'm saying? So
Sure.
they've never seen it before. How could they be affected by it? You know? And
Right.
like I said, I'm not blaming anyone. I'm not calling anyone out. All I'm saying is, all I ask is if you are upset with anyone, you just ignore them or block them. I just don't want to see fighting in the chat. It's just focus on the show and ignore them. Or, like I said, if you really want to, block them. Like personally block them. I don't want to see anybody telling people to leave my channel. I saw that in the chat last night. I was not happy about that. I've spent 5 years building my audience and my channel.
And we work hard on putting these shows together. We don't want you to just tell everybody to leave.
Yeah, you can't tell people to leave my channel. This is my channel. It's not anyone in the chat's channel. It's my channel that I work for. And seeing someone being told to just go, I'm going to say the words, take a hike. No, you don't tell my subscribers to leave. That's not right. And like I said, guys, don't even try looking up who said it because the chat is gone. I made sure of that by editing the video before we did this because I don't want anyone called out. I don't want anybody going after anybody. I don't want anybody blaming anybody. I'm just saying I cannot have that ever again because that totally derailed the show. Curiouser was on. She's rarely on for that long. And half the time she was on, it was us focused on the chat and explaining why this shouldn't be happening. So like I said, there are now about 20 secret mods. I mean, some are less secret, like people who are on the show with me, like Mr. Super is one. Okay? Because Mr. Super's on the show with me. Jeff is one. You know what I'm saying? Ray's one. But there are secret mods in that chat right now. And the difference between regular mods and secret mods are, number one, I have known them at least a year, if not longer. A lot of the people I've known for years. Okay. Number two, they have the ability to time out people who already have a wrench. So people with a wrench cannot time other people out. People with the other wrench, the managing wrench, can time people out with the wrench. So even with my 15, because the last thing I want to do is take all the wrenches away and just leave a few people with a wrench. Because my plan is to have enough of you. So, 5 years from now, if only a few of you are showing up, I always have mods in the chat, you know?
And don't forget, the wrench is a favor. It allows you to easily go to other people's channels and sub each other. This is a friendly thing.
Yes. Welcome to the 1500 Club, Johnny L. And there's someone else. Oh, Sag Arm Mandela effect. What did you do? Corn Pop says you can suck it, and Sag Arm hid that.
It's working.
Now, I will say the secret mods. Corn Pop says, I'm on a positive timeline. Let me explain. So, you are able to explain. But like I said, welcome to the 1500 Club, Johnny L. It is difficult getting subscribers when your subject is the Mandela effect. It is. It really is. I mean, getting to 1,000 was huge because it took years. Most other channels covering normal stuff, they get to 1,000 in like a couple months. Some of them get to it in a couple weeks. It took me years. So telling people to leave, especially someone who is brand new, absolutely not. Every single one of you are important to me. So, like I said, the secret mods, who will remain secret, have the ability to time out people who have a wrench. The rest of the mods do not. You can only time out people who do not have a wrench. But you can all, like Mr. Super was saying, you can click on everybody. You can go if you want to subscribe or check out the videos. Like Preliminal's got music. Like there's other channels here. If you want to go check out their stuff, because you have a wrench, you can click on them and go to their channel. Pushing Buttons does gaming. So does is it Metarine? Metarine, right? Russ Real?
Yes.
Yeah, it does gaming. So guys, if you guys want to check out other channels, you can because of the wrench. Whereas if you don't have the wrench, you can't. If you click on, like, go to any big YouTuber, like go to any big YouTuber's live chat, you can't click on anything because you don't have a wrench there. Like it'll show you like what they do on that channel maybe, but it doesn't let you go to their channel. You have to manually go search for it. So anyhow, I just wanted to address that I have a, how did you put it, Mr. Super? Because it's a secret mod club that it's got to stay secret. You can't talk about it.
Oh, it's like Fight Club. Yeah.
Like Fight Club, yeah. If you talk about it, you lose that managing mod.
First rule
Mod
of secret
wrench.
moderators: don't talk about secret moderators.
You know what's funny? Some of them may not even know they're secret moderators because they haven't checked their email or messenger yet.
Right. Wait, I have superpowers.
Like I said, you know for a fact that people who are on the show with me have the superpower wrench. You know, but that's about it. But there are people in the chat right now that also have it, and there is one person that I don't know how to contact who has it. So, yeah. I want to apologize because there is more I could have done yesterday. But I just thought that that would cause more problems, and we were about to end the show. And I'm just sorry you guys had to go through that. I mean, like Noise Guru was just telling me to check out Tesseracts. Someone else was telling me to check out Tesseracts, and I missed those comments because I was worried about the chat. So
Mhm.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that I missed comments pertaining to the show
Right.
because my focus was taken away by the huge argument in the chat. So, like, I'm
So
not
did
even looking at the chat right now because I've been focused on what I'm going to say. I'm
you
trying to
want to
watch what
discuss
I say
like
too.
the interviewing for a more permanent position? Like I'm trying to step down and do less and less of this. We need somebody to fill the role, right?
Yeah, so we are looking for a permanent third chair, like a third seat, someone who will be here every week, who knows the computer well. Like, like if there's problems with the computer, um, they know how to fix it. That is available late nights if they're on Eastern. If they're not on the Eastern Seaboard, that's better because I know it's late. But like someone who's available like 11 p.m. to like 2 in the morning, someone in that time slot Eastern. So if you're not in Eastern, adjust. But the average show is like 11 to 2, sometimes into 3 a.m., because
So
Ray is definitely stepping
what would you
back.
want people to do? You want them to email you if they're interested in doing that for you to help out?
Yeah,
Or
I
how do
mean,
you
this,
want
just to be clear, it is unpaid. I just have to be clear because there's
Yeah,
people who
right.
don't know that. Like, I don't make money here. I have no income. My only income is this, and it's very, very, it's very sporadic. I have sporadic, like very small income from YouTube. Um, if I ever got a huge Cash App or PayPal, I would definitely send some to the way of the people who are helping me. But if first of all, if you send a super chat, I don't get that for 1 to 2 months. I just found out, and I'm furious because we got everything in by the 9th, right? People donated before the end of the 9th, and they're still not paying me till January.
Wow.
January 21st is the soonest I will see any money from
That's
YouTube.
messed up.
I'm disgusted. And people really helped out to try to get that check to me by Christmas. And instead, I'm
Right?
not getting it till January 21st at
Oh
the
no, man.
earliest. I'm disgusted. I hate YouTube. I
Wasn't
hate the
that
way they do
the
that.
thing where you were
They,
14 cents short?
yeah, I was 14 cents short. So because I was 14 cents short, I didn't get paid in December. Apparently, the cutoff is the 5th, not the 9th.
Okay, can I say it? YouTube sucks.
I already did.
Okay.
Yeah. So guys, whenever you can, now I'm not telling you have to donate, but I'm saying if you want to tip us for our work, you want to send a donation, when possible, don't use YouTube. They take a gigantic cut from it, and then they hold the money hostage for a month. There are links in the description, other ways to do it: PayPal, Ko-fi, Cash App, Venmo. There's other ways to do it where YouTube doesn't get a dime of it, and they don't hold it for a month. And we can always put something on the screen for you that way instead of that's just the name. You know what I'm saying? We've got other things. We have like this. Hold on, right here. We have this. And I could put your name on the screen just like YouTube does. You know?
Yeah.
But I do ask that if you send something on one of those apps, let me know your YouTube name because I don't like putting people's real names out there. And I like to thank people. So, like someone with the initials RB donated, but I don't know their YouTube name. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not going to say their name
Yep.
without their permission. So If you can.
So how do you want people to contact you, Sandy, if they're interested in helping out with screen sharing and such, co-hosting?
Oh, send me an email, or if we are friends on Messenger, send me a message on Messenger. But again, I need consistent Saturday, and like, because the show can. Oh, excuse me, I have the hiccups. The show could be Saturday or Sunday, so weekend availability. And like I said, usually in the 11 to 2 a.m. Eastern time, and you need to have a computer and headphones.
Could you put your email in the main chat and pin it? We don't have anything else pinned.
I
Make it
can,
easy
but I
for
can tell you that my email is just my channel name at Gmail.
There you go.
So it's sandydivamandelaeffects at gmail.com.
It's relatively easy to do, but for me, with one eye failing, it's not so easy for me. So like, it's not that I don't want to do this anymore. It's just very difficult for me to do this.
You make it look absolutely easy.
That's because I'm a tech head. I don't need to see it. But like looking at all the details close on the screen and leaning over the computer is not great on my neck and the whole deal. Like physically, it's hard on me to do this. So like after about 2 hours, it's a painful thing, you know?
Mm-hmm. So yeah, we're looking for a third person. So when Jess can't make it, I'm not scrambling to find someone to do the show with that I just worked all week on.
I'll still
Sometimes
come
when I
in and I'll fill the blanks when somebody doesn't show up, but we need somebody that's reliable most of the time to help with these streams.
Yeah, somebody, like I said, the key is, I mean, there are people who like to help, and I appreciate it, but if you're not tech savvy enough, like there's issues, I need someone who knows the computer well, who has a strong internet connection, who has earbuds or headphones with a mic. Like the mic doesn't have to be like a separate mic. It can be like mine. I have earbuds that have a mic. You know
Or
what I'm
most laptops have good enough mics.
Yeah. And yeah, and like I said, have that availability.
I'm on an old dusty laptop here with built-in microphones, and it works really well. So
Yeah, and usually, if you're on Messenger, that helps a lot too, because we have like a Messenger group for the show to easily, like Mr. Super's not on Messenger, so I got to email him separately every time. But we just communicate on the phone instead, so it's easier.
I'm worth it.
Yes, yes. But if you're in the United States, I can just add you to the phone call group too, so it's all good. What happened? All right, so let me see what's going on in the chat. I was in the middle of doing a shout out when I just stopped to give out a wrench and just stopped. So let me get back to that really quick, because I'm also trying to see what the chat is saying. Let me see, because I can only see so much.
I don't think we've had anybody new show up since we did a shout out.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Like Damien's, I can't see Damien in Streamyard. Damien said, "Every evening, everyone. Been a while. Good to see some familiar people still around. Hey, Sandy." I can't put it on the screen because it's not in Streamyard anymore. All right, so I was in the middle of doing the shout out. John Nada is here. I said Richard Minnick. I said Preliminal. Tell me where I left off. I said Gary.
We left off at Kimberly F.
Kimberly F. Graffiti Tattooed is here. Sagar Mandela Effect is still in the chat. Did I give a wrench to Vomit? Let me see. Yes, I did. Okay, just making sure. Matrix Break is here. Hello. Maria is here. Good to see you. Francine is here. My friend in real life, Francine. Hey, Francine.
Hi, Matrix Break.
Let's see. I need to talk to you. There's somebody that is on that secret mod list, Mr. Super. After the show, I got to ask you how to reach them because I don't know how to reach them. But you
Okay.
do.
Okay.
Corn Pop is here. Let's see.
Flat Earth Andy's here.
Andy's here. Hey, Andy. So is GT1982 Mustang, who was over at Ray's, who's here now. Guys, if you're at Ray's channel, come on over to ours. This is where the chat is. Ray will not be here tonight. He is asleep. He needed to sleep. Johnny L is in the chat. Welcome to Johnny L.
Lavira.
Helen XX. I didn't get to Lavira yet, but hello,
Renee.
Lavira.
Uh-huh.
Now, I do have an issue, and I know I have a question for you, Mr. Super. After I'm done the shout out, would you mind playing a song again, so that way I can switch my earbuds that are dying on me?
Sure.
There's Lavira. I see her now. I got Jim from Florida, but I'm saying it again because it was a while ago. Hello, everyone. Splatter is here. Hey, Splatter. Pushing buttons. I think I said hi to everybody. Damien G. Just double checking. Scrolling through. Did I miss anyone? I mean, Flat Earth Andy, because he showed up recently. So hi, Andy. I see you, Francine. All right, I'm at the bottom of the chat. We are caught up.
How
So-
about if we play the Mandela Ween outro? That is such a classic piece, and people are only going to see it once a year. I want to play it
Yes.
again.
Play it because I don't get a copyright for that, and I love it.
That thing is freaking amazing. Wow, what a team
guys-
team effort.
It was awesome. I'd love to do that for Christmas as well. I would love to.
You'd love to what?
Yeah. I would love to do something like that for Christmas. Not this year, even. There's no time, I know, but for
Ooh, it even
Mandela
went full
Days.
screen. Look at that. What? Mute me and tell me when.
Okay, guys, we're gonna listen to Halloween music. I'm sorry, but I need to switch my earbuds, and this is copyright free, and it's awesome. I
gotta
made
see
the video,
dancing
they made the
pumpkin
music.
girl.
So video by me, music by Mr. Super and Ray. Here we go. Oh, you're good.
Mirror on the wall, who's the bravest soul of all? Everyone. Boys and girls of every day. Would you like to see something strange? Come watch us and you will see everything Mandela means. Boys and girls of every age. Would you like to see something strange? Come watch us and you will see everything Mandela means. It's been Halloween, it's been Halloween, Mandela effects being brought to light. It's been Halloween, changes will be seen. All your memories are lost tonight. It's been Halloween, it's been Halloween, Mandela effects being brought to light. It's been Halloween, changes will be seen. All your memories are lost tonight.
Now it's time to start the show in this reality.
It's been Mandela effects.
Started looking at Sandy's effects. She blew my mind, man. A mess. We figuring out she is correct. Looking around at how it connects. Nobody knows what she's gonna show next. If she wants me to screen share, she throws me a tag. All the Poopy Scoops. My nickname in high school was Poopy Coop. I was a Pooper Troop full of shit like a Pooper Scoop. In my reality, cast another had a pet horse. I feel like I'm on a crash course. I'm at a head north. We're shining girls, but twins, not sisters. Jason's blue stripe and yellow missing. Boys and girls of every age, would you like to see something strange? Come watch us and you will see everything Mandela we. Boys and girls of every age, would you like to see something strange? Come watch us and you will see everything Mandela we. It's Mandela-ween, it's Mandela-ween, Mandela effects being brought to light. It's Mandela-ween, Jake Mandela-ween, come in and share your thoughts tonight. It's Mandela-ween, it's Mandela-ween, Mandela effects being brought to light. It's Mandela-ween, Jake Mandela-ween.
You are unmuted.
That was such a blast.
It was. I have to do something really quick. If you want to get the next thing up, while
It's already
oh,
there.
okay. Well, then give me 1 second here. I need to do. I need to put something on the screen. Oh, not from Boston Ray. Thank you to Jim from Florida. I just got. I don't. That's the thing. I don't know if they want me to say how much they sent. Jib, you're in the chat. You let me know.
I don't know what to say.
Because if you do, I'll just edit it. And I'm just going to leave it up there for a little bit, like YouTube normally does. Thank you so much, Jim. And Merry Christmas to you, too. Jim said Merry Christmas.
Nice. Thanks, Jim.
Yeah. Daniel Wiley's here as well. Hello, Daniel.
Pushing Buttons is here.
Yes, Pushing Buttons is here.
Yippee.
And Rye Russ Reel is here. You are unmuted. Yay.
Yay.
Oh, good to see you. Good to see you.
If you missed the apology, Jeff was very apologetic for blocking you, Russ.
Good night, Helen. Thank you for being here. Yeah, Russ, Jeff totally misunderstood what your comment was. He did not know about the docuseries or the company, and he thought that you wanted to actually smack someone, and he was confused, and he's sorry. So sorry about that. I'm glad you're back. It hasn't been 24 hours yet, so Metarine is probably still on the mute list. So sorry about that. Okay, so again, thank you, Jim. Is Jim still here?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm looking. Sean Dent's here too. Hey, Sean. And Rick Sanchez. They all jumped in during the music when I was switching my earpiece.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, my earbuds died mid-show.
Ooh, Carrie Skates is here now.
Hey, Carrie Skates.
We hit the big time.
Russ says thanks for that apology. You're welcome. And I'll tell him you said that. Let's see. Oh, there's Jim. Aw. I'm going to put... Okay, so I'm going to say that Jim says, I love having a show on late with amazing people that I can listen to while working and chilling. 100% Sandy.
Nice.
Well, I love it that you guys are all here. I really do. You are all important to me, and I really can't thank you enough for everything.
We have
Hey,
another
Red
joiner.
Storm.
Red Storm is here now.
Yeah, Red Storm is here. All right, so now we're going to get into the rewind. And Speedy Romans, welcome. At the end of the show, I'm going to do a quick recap of the announcement from earlier for those that jumped in afterwards. So I'm not doing it like throughout the whole show. But right now, let's get into some Rewind Mandelas. And they're not all Christmas. Just to let you know, we're just starting off with a Christmas one.
I will not be in chat going forward.
Why won't you be in? Oh, you're going to be talking.
Yeah. Well, and changing slides and all the things that we do. I can't. The chat's on a different thing. It's on my phone, and I can't do like all of that. So, love you all in chat. Here we go.
There we go. I'm in chat, though. I am looking at chat. I'll look for the answers. I'll do the reading because Mr. Super is doing the hard part.
The heavy lifting.
But just give me 1 second because I have to get back to YouTube
But
on my
the
phone. so I
old
can
blind
see.
guy on the heavy lifting. No worries.
You know what? Are you trying to make me feel?
No, I'm ready. I'm ready to get the show started.
Okay, here we go. What color is Hocus Pocus's eyes in Frosty the Snowman? So in Frosty the Snowman, the magician steals Frosty's hat, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the rabbit is his friend, and you frequently see the rabbit around, running around him. He's also in the hat. He comes out of the hat.
Yeah.
What color do you remember his eyes?
I don't know why I remember like the things they use to hypnotize you, like the spiraling circles or whatever. I don't know
Oh,
why.
wow.
I see them animated, like with blue rings.
Okay, well, I will tell you they're not animated.
So I don't know what else to tell you.
Okay. He does probably hit his head at some point or falls, and there's probably a scene where that happens. Oh no. I have an emergency. My lighter just died. That's an emergency. I may have an extra one. I'm trying to find it.
So the little thing where you get hit in the head and you get the birds twiddling around your head and your eyes start spiraling.
Oh no. I can't look at the chat right now.
You got to rub two sticks together for a while.
I have to go actually leave the room and go get one from Joey.
We'll wait here.
All right, and you can't see the chat at all.
I can do one or the other. Yeah, I'll go hang out in the chat.
Oh, please. Okay,
That's
that'd be
where the
great.
cool kids are. We got Splatter here now. What?
Would you mind reading out the answers you see while you're in that chat while I'm gone, and I'll be right back?
Hurry, Sandy. Go. Got love pink, yellow, no clue, red. What was the rabbit blue, gray? Can't remember any color. I don't know rabbit colored. Push buttons. Gold. Too funny. You got a blue? He was a stoner. Yeah. Possibly. What's up, Ry Russ?
Well, it's worse than I expected.
You did have to rub two sticks together, didn't you?
I'm going to have to because we don't even have a stove to light cigarettes with because everything's electric, and Joey's lighter is dead. I may have to run downstairs to get 2 lighters really quick. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
So how about we finish this presentation, and do you have a song you can play while I run downstairs?
Pro tip, you can light a cigarette from a toaster or an electric burner. You can get it glowing orange.
Wait a minute. We have another thank you. I don't know if you heard my phone, which is supposed to be on silent, but it's not.
Yep, I heard it.
Okay, so give me a minute. I gotta. Did you read out the answers while I was gone?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think we're all up to date.
What did they remember off the top of your head?
Blue, yellow, red, gold. Maybe used to be yellow, but it's probably something different now. Pink.
Well, I need to ask another question. When you answered those colors, I'm talking about the big part of the eye, not the pupil. Are you talking about the big part of the eye or the pupil?
I think they were all on the right page. I think everybody's thinking of the whites of the eyes being the color, not the pupil.
Okay.
Or the
well, give me a minute. I need to do a comment and a thing.
We're doing the thing.
We're doing the thing. Hold on for a minute. I gotta. Well, we'll use Ray this time because he's on the screen. Merry Christmas. Thank you so much, Richard. Richard also says Merry Christmas.
Nice.
And thankfully, his names line up. He uses Richard in the chat.
Nice.
So I didn't have to worry about usernames. Thank you so much. Really, guys, thank you. Like I said, you don't have to donate. I'm just saying, don't do it with YouTube because they're just being awful right now. It always helps. Thank you so much, Richard. Let me keep the thank you. I'm gonna go a step further that YouTube doesn't do. I'm gonna put both their names on the screen and keep it up while I can. Look at that. You can't do that with YouTube Super Chats. You can't put both names at once. Can't do that. Nope, it's only one. You can only put one Super Chat up at a time. Now I have thank yous to both of them. I can even put a ticker at the bottom of the screen. That's even better because then it doesn't cover up the presentation. Look at that. We're going to do that right now. Thank you, Jim from Florida and Richard Minnick. And I can leave that up. See, with YouTube, the Super Chats disappear. Am I spelling Minnick right? I am. The Super Chats disappear after a certain amount of time. And these do not. So there we go. That's on the screen for the whole show. All right. Next slide, please, when you get a chance, Mr. Super. Oh, no, the cigarette went out. I'll just wait. All right. So for me, they were white. His eyes were just normal, and they are pink. And not just any pink. They're pink. They're as pink as his shirt, the guy's shirt. They're pinker than his eyes. And the sky is pink, too. Like, everything. There's a lot of pink going on here.
Mm-hmm.
Which is very odd to me, in my opinion.
Yep. First one of these I noticed was Wile E. Coyote, where all his eyes are yellow in every one of those episodes.
There's a lot. Yellow is very common now. Tom and Jerry. Tom, not Jerry.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wile E. Coyote. There's a lot. And blue for all the ducks. Donald Duck, Scrooge McDuck. John Nada mentioned Scrooge McDuck in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
And but yeah, all the ducks have blue eyes. It's weird. Eyes were just white, like the magician in my past. There were no colored eyeballs
Right.
in my past. So yeah, like I said, this is an old one. Probably saw it before, but it was never pink for me. Renee, it's okay. Some people just don't like. I love this. This brings back memories. I love watching the holiday cartoons every year. I don't care how old I am. I'll be watching them if God graces me with the years. If I'm 85 years old, I'll still be watching them at 85. Next slide, please. So yeah, here's pictures of him, pink.
Very weird.
Here's residue now of him having white eyes, like I remember.
Mm-hmm.
And it's okay if you guys don't like cartoons. It's fine. But you know, most of you know I went to school for graphic design. Originally, and some of you may already know this, but I know some of you do not. Originally, I went to school. My degree was actually I had a dual major in graphic design and animation. And I dropped the animation when I realized I would be literally living at my job waiting for things to render. It was just awful.
I don't know if you know it or not. I owned a video studio back in the day when video toasters were a big thing. I cut my teeth on 3D animation, and it was ridiculous. The time it would take to render a frame.
Oh, yeah.
Back then, it was before like everything was really digital, and we were putting the finals down on 3/4-inch videotape, single framing. You want to talk about a nightmare? Oh, my God.
Well, I mean, I'm sure things have changed since like 2002, but I got to tell you, like in school it's different. I made the animation myself. I did everything from the shading to the wireframing to the storyboards to everything. But it just, I loved graphic design, and I said, you know what, I'm wasting my time with this. I'm just going to switch to graphic design. And
well, when you were doing it, were you doing mostly 2D animation or 3D animation?
3D.
Okay. What program were you using? Do you remember?
Softimage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cool.
Mm-hmm.
I have a background in Turbo Silver, Imagine 2.0. Wow, list goes on and on. The toaster actual program in there with Lightwave.
Well, back then, Softimage is what Disney used. My teacher, Lee Quintan, he's a professor, so that's public information, so, But he worked on, like, The Lion King. He worked on, Aladdin. And something else. And that's what they use. They use Softimage. So that's why he was teaching Softimage at my school. So that's why we use Softimage.
Nice.
I don't even know if that's a program anymore, because, that's 20 years ago.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard of it in many, many years. We were doing all kinds of crazy stuff, though. Avid and Aladdin 4D. There were a whole lot of different packages. 3D Studio was a big one. I really like 3D Studio.
Yeah, and there was a 2D one that we used, but I can't remember the name of it. We used a 2D animation software in my last year. It had Toon in it. I don't remember what it was, though. We only used it for the last year, and it was only for something like I think I made a butterfly Like it was something stupid, like just to get the credit to get out of the class.
Yeah.
Like, because I wanted out of animation. I had to get permission from like the head of the department and everything like that to drop the major.
God, the only thing I remember doing 2D animation in was Deluxe Paint back in the day. That's a throwback. Wow.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that. I've never used it.
Yeah.
But anyhow, we can go on with the residue.
We were big into Amigas, and that was kind of the graphics go-to for 2D stuff back then.
Amiga.
Amigas. Girlfriend.
No, Amiga might be the maker of that 2D animation program that I'm thinking of.
Amiga
Okay.
was the name of a Commodore computer back in the day, so I don't know about software things.
Oh, then maybe that's what I'm thinking of. All right, but anyway, white eyes on all the bunnies. Now, why would they make him with white eyes if he always had pink?
Mm-hmm.
We can go on. It's not just Hocus Pocus, though. That's the name of the bunny. Alice in Wonderland's rabbit has pink eyes now, too. And not only that, he's got red pupils. So yes or no in the chat. Do you recall the rabbit in Alice in Wonderland having pink and red eyes? So this is a pattern, is what I'm trying to show you, of animated bunnies having pink eyes, and he has red ones. And we have covered another Disney cartoon that had pink and red eyes as well, and that was in Song of the South. So Disney loves to make pink and red eyes, which is weird.
Mm-hmm.
Also Donald Duck. Donald Duck has also had pink and red eyes.
I thought you said all the ducks had blue eyes.
They do, except Donald Duck, when he's angry, is pink and red now.
Oh.
Sometimes.
Mm.
Yes,
Next.
Bugs Bunny might be next. We shall keep an eye on him, Damien. As a matter of fact, I have a Bugs Bunny presentation I've been putting off because it's so big. There's a lot. I have been keeping an eye on Bugs Bunny, but it's not his eyes that are the problem. Nope, not at all, says Maria. Richard Minnick says, oh, my pink eyes, no way. Let's see. Renee says, I love cartoons. And how do you not watch the Christmas specials? Maybe it's just me. It's nostalgia. My nostalgia, you know? Red Storm says, can't say for sure, but it looks weird.
They're saying he had a black tie as well.
Yes, I agree. That brown tie everything looks wrong. I don't remember the yellow around his face, the yellow collar. I don't remember the brown tie. Everything looks wrong.
Yeah, the collar looks like something from Alice in Wonderland, but it doesn't suit the film. Right?
Did you say it is?
Oh, it is from Alice in Wonderland. Oh, that is that rabbit had a collar like that.
I remember the collar. I don't remember the color.
Oh.
It's the yellow.
So
the
what
yellow,
color?
the gold, the red with the brown. It all looks wrong to me.
Yeah, I think all the colors are wrong too. We'll look at it. But the style is right for that film.
Yes, the style is correct. I agree. No, pink eyes was an infection, or yes, that other thing. Oh, Speedy said, I think they're getting into the wrong plants in the garden.
Yeah.
Maria agrees with the black tie. True, GT 1982 Mustang. Albino rabbits have red eyes, but they don't have pink eyes. The eyeball is still white. And it's in everything. In everything. It's red. There's the black tie, by the way, on the left. The top is, or is that red? Is that a red tie?
Where are you at? Upper left?
Yes. Because I got to
Explain.
tell you, the other drawings have maroon.
Did that help?
That is red. That's a maroon color. So they don't. The dolls in the other drawings don't match the actual cartoon. The actual cartoon is brown, and it's definitely a red maroon on the other images. Red Storm remembers a black nose. Uh-oh, Lavira, hold on. I'll check. Yep, it did. I got to add Lavira to the list. Thank you, Lavira. Hold on, give me a minute. I have to go to the banner and edit it. Edit. Give me 1 second, everyone. And that was so nice. Lavira signed up. So again, here we go. I know. Let me get that on the screen and let's do this.
I have a point, although I don't think it applies to the cartoon, but white rabbits have pink eyes and it fills the whole eye. Talking about albinos, but I don't really think that's what we're talking about here in cartoons.
Thank you so much, Lavira. And I do want to point out that there's a red jacket with a white collar with the white eyes, like I remember, on the left. But it does have a red bow tie. And the pink nose looks right to me, not the red. So I know some of you remember the black nose, but the pink nose does look right to me. I find it crazy that he's gray on the top left. He's not even white. You see that?
Which one are you looking at?
I am looking at the top left. He's gray.
Yes.
He's got white eyes, a pink nose, and he's gray.
Yep. That's the end of this one.
That is the end of that one. It's very short. I am okay. Am I okay? Let me see. Is this lit? No. Let's get your song ready, guys. We're going to take a short break. I am leaving the ticker up. Thank you again to Lavira, Jim, and Richard. And I like this because this way I can remember and not forget, like, because YouTube puts it into a little side thing. It's so much better. And this can stay on the screen.
What did you want me to get another song ready? Is that what you said, Sandy?
I have to run downstairs to buy lighters for both Joey and myself.
So we need a good long song.
Yes, please.
Right? I got a 6-minute song. How about that?
That's great.
Good. Everybody gets to see my bald head bobbing around. This should be fun. Stay tuned.
And Lavira said, "You're more than welcome, Sandy. Keep doing your thing."
Mute me.
Oh, and you're on it too. Okay, I'm going to mute you. Give me a minute. Thank you to pushing button 62. I just returned to find another from pushing button 62. Where did my banner go? Oh no. There it goes. It's back. Okay. Thank you so much, Pushin'. Merry Christmas. Mr. Super, are you there?
Still here.
Okay. Wonderful. Oh, thank you. He tried to be sneaky and do that while I was away.
Mm-hmm.
He tried to be sneaky. Oh, that's nice. Speedy Romans just said, just sub to your channel, Mr. Super.
Well, thank you. I'm sure you'll find something there you like. It's all music mixes and all manner of genre, instruments, vocals. It's all there.
Mr. Super,
Yeah.
Richard Minnick is asking for your link to sub, but all you really have to do is say hi, and then he can click on your picture and go to your channel. I don't know if you're able to do so, or I could just go. I can go get your link. I can do it. I can do it. Just give me 1 second. There you go. So Richard, all you gotta do is click on Mr. Super Sidewinder's hi.
And then click on Go To Channel.
Yep. Or you might even be able to subscribe with the pop-up too. Pushin' says, "You're welcome, sweet Sandy. Merry Christmas." Oh, you guys are too good to me, really. Honestly, thank you so much.
I'm on Rumble too. I just dropped my Rumble link for any Rumblers that might be out there.
And I will pin that for you, because mine's been pinned for a while.
And you don't need to be a Rumble subscriber to view Rumble content. So you could click on that link and actually view the video without having to sign up. If you sign up for Rumble, then you can use their chat, but their chat still needs work after all these years. It's crazy. But as a streaming service, Rumble is pretty solid. There's a lot of good content over there. A lot less censoring.
Maria, or Richard, what's the 2 R's? Oh, Sheriff, the spelling of Sheriff. Wait, so Noise Guru, people are asking where Noise was. Can you guys all put in the chat how you remember Noise Guru's name? Right, Noise Guru? How do you spell Noise Guru? Because
I just put it in for you.
I get emails from Noise Guru all the time. All the time I get emails from Noise Guru. And, yep, look. So 3 of you say Noise Guru 2 words. It was 1 word for me, like Sean. It's 2 words.
It was all lowercase.
1 word for me. Yep.
Just like I put it, it was all lowercase, but it was 2 words for me.
It was 1 word for me. It's 2
Wow.
words now. I know. We had different memories. Isn't that crazy?
That's pretty weird. One of our own.
It is weird. No, I'm serious, guys. Noise Guru was 1 word for me, and I bet you, if we go back to previous shows where I write people's names out, it's Noise Guru 1 word. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it, and I'm gonna prove it. It was Noise Guru 1 word for me. I will find it. If they're all 2 words, I'm gonna freak out. You will hear me freaking out in the next show.
It looks funny to me all jammed together as 1 word. It looks wrong. Like I've never seen it that way, Sandy.
And it looks wrong to me as 2 words. Wrong. So wrong.
Yeah, so there's a complete opposite flip-flopper for us. That's weird. Yes. For those who don't know, Sandy and I are usually in agreement on like 98% of these things.
Yes, Jose, I'm going to have to disagree with you on this one. I know you remember it the way it is now. That's fine. But it was always 1 word for me. Okay? Noise Guru is always here. Has been here for years. Always 1 word for me. Oh, I'm freaking. All right, guys, we have a next one up. Wait. If it's Mandela, it will all be 2 words. Yeah, I know. I know, Sean. That's why I'm going to freak out. 1 word for me, says Angels Don't Fall. Let's see. I remember 1 word says Everjosh. Hey, Everjosh. Good to see you. Hey, Greg B.
It'll be interesting to see what he remembers.
Oh, this is not an argument, Greg. This is not an argument. Lavira says, stop doing live Mandela effects, you two.
You're right.
That's all I do.
We get into all kinds of trouble. So Splatter just subscribed to me on Rumble. Thanks, Splatter.
Oh, that's so nice. Jim from Florida says, Noise Guru, one word. I'm just asking this, Greg, so that there's documentation of it. It's for the documentation. I know, it's okay. It's okay. If you heard earlier in the show, it was last night's show. Last night's show, there was an actual full-on argument all through the show in my chat, and that's what that was about. Not this. Tonight's chat is going awesome. You guys are all awesome. Let's see. Speedy says no clue, and that's okay. Pushing Button says, hey, Greg. You must document. Agreed, Lavira. Okay, next Mandela. This comes from Curiouser and myself. What usually happens is someone will come to me with a Mandela effect, and while researching it, I find more stuff. It's usually how it happens. I don't try. It just happens that way. So by now, most of you in the community know of the original Mandela effect, and for those of you that don't, many of us remember Etch A Sketch with hyphens in between Etch A and A Sketch. Remember, Etch hyphen A hyphen Sketch. And I believe Moneybags found that one originally. We can go on the next slide. I just explained it. Wait, Noise Guru's here? Neofreak, hey. Oh, Neofreak remembers one word. Okay, I gotcha. Gotcha.
I remember it with the hyphens.
Greg B doesn't love me,
Like
but he
that.
loves Mr. Super and Boston Ray.
Woohoo!
Those crazy conspiracy theorists that they are.
Nice. Thank you.
That is awesome.
Love you
Definitely
too, man.
hyphens.
Definitely
So yes.
hyphens.
Yes. So in the chat, Lavira says definitely hyphens. Richard said I had one growing up. Angels Don't Fall says hyphens. And that is what most of us do remember, is hyphens. Definitely remember hyphens. It's just, you know, that is what we remember. And this is the residue. But what color knobs, the knobs that you twist and turn to draw, what color do you remember? To make life easier, the answers are 1 through 6. Okay? There are 2 knobs. We're just talking about the 2 knobs, Richard. The color. So 1 is white. 2 is white with black. On the same, like, you know, white and black. 3 is black. 4 is black and white. So the white one has black within the white is number 2. 4 is black on one side, white on the other. 5 is green, and 6 is all of the above. What do you remember the color of the knobs being on Etch A Sketch? Mr. Super, would you like to answer?
Oh, the knobs were simple. They were just white. 1.
Okay, just white for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so the chat, let's see. Greg B, you're on my channel. I am Sandy Diva of Sandy Diva Mandela Effects. Welcome. Let's see. 2 knobs in all, 2 for Richard Minnick. Angels Don't Fall says 1 white. Pushing Buttons is 1 white. Sean Dent is 1 white. Oh, Greg, you're on Ray's channel. Ray was supposed to be here, but Ray got too tired. We were multi-streaming, but technically this is my show. We were just also sharing to Ray's channel. If you'd like to come over here where most of the chat is, I'll go type the link in again for you. So just give me 1 second and I'll share the link in Ray's channel again. Because that's where most of the people are.
Sadly, we can't pin a link there, so we'll just drop it from time to time.
Yeah.
With nobody over there, it won't get run over very quick.
Matrix Break is over there as well. So is You Tell Me. Carol Herring Truth Seeker.
Yeah, come on over to the main chat.
The Pocahontas. So yeah, guys, link,
Joe.
I just posted it. Thomas Morgan, welcome, who's also in Ray's chat. I'm heading back to my chat now. Oh, Greg says, I was trying to be conspiratorial. I was going to say, I know Greg's name, but that's okay. I was like, well, maybe I'm remembering him on Ray's channel. But he does have a wrench on my channel. So, you know. Okay, let's see. Here we go. The frame was red, yes. Let's see. Knobs are white for Lavira. Damien says white. White and white for Angels Don't Fall. Maybe some versions with black, says Damien B. 1 white for Maria. 2 for Richard Minnick. White with black, I think. Jim from Florida says Mr. White. Matrix Break is a 1. 100,000,000% for pushing buttons. Actually, it's 1,000,000%. Richard says just white. Just white. 1.
Just white.
It better be white knob, says Lavira. You tell that Mandela effect. It better be white.
That's what I'm saying.
Red Storm 1, where are you? You're on Rumble. Thank you for being on Rumble. I really do appreciate that. And now that you've been there and made yourself known to Rumble, you're welcome to come back to YouTube and be here with all of us. Speedy Roman says white. I think 2 says JRG Mighty. Hey, JRG. 2 is white with black. Splatter says white. I know, Greg. It's okay. It was funny. I was like, he loves you guys, not me. Only white for real or not for real. Good to see you. Again. As the other account. You're not being stupid. You're being funny. There's a difference. White with red edge says preliminal. Okay. Let's see. Thomas Morgan. Are you on my channel now? And where am I? Okay, I'm on me now. So make sure. Okay, let's see. Speedy says this is where all the cool kids hang out.
Right.
White with red trim says preliminal. Rye Rust says 6, LOL. All of the above. Thomas Morgan says Earth is still not a planet no matter what the sun does.
There you go. Good thing we don't live on the sun. That thing's crazy.
Okay, so, and Richard's over there too. Thank you. There's 32 on Rumble. Are you kidding me?
Seriously?
Guys, that's insane. Are you serious? I have to go check. I'm sorry.
That's a record.
That's like 30 people more than usual.
You doubled.
That is insane. I have to go check that.
Yeah, that would double
Stop
us
it.
up.
That would be insane if that's the case. Give me 1 second. My content. Nope, not scheduled videos. Go back. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to do this fast.
I could do it while you're doing your thing.
No, okay, there's 9 watching. That's still a lot.
That's still good, yeah.
Oh, 32. He was saying, okay. He was saying there was 32 on YouTube. He's saying come over to the YouTube N-word network, and not the N-word you're thinking of, the German N-word, because YouTube can't. Well, let me say it. So that network, come over there. There's now 37 over here. So come over to YouTube if you're on Rumble. We appreciate you being there. But if you want to chat with people, YouTube is the place to be. There's 10 of you on Rumble. You guys are amazing.
That's cool. I always feel better if there's not just one sitting there by themselves, you know?
Yeah, that's what makes me upset when there's like one or two.
Did you see
people
if
by
there was any
themselves.
chat activity? I don't know why
There was-
people don't chat on. I know Rumble's chat sucks by comparison with what we're used to, but it's
Mhm.
still mostly functional. And very few people actually do chat on most channels. But I did go into a Rumble channel the other day, and the chat was lit. I mean, you could not read it; it was scrolling so fast.
Oh, that person must have thousands of subscribers.
Yeah, oh yeah, it was a huge channel, like 19,000 subscribers or something. And it was flashing by. But I like if I try to put emojis in, it'll block the whole comment. Sometimes I'll take the time to type out a whole long sentence and it just vaporizes. It doesn't get posted. Other times I'll put a comment in and it'll show up 4 times. Or it'll
Mhm.
pop up a thing and it'll say, "You have commented too many times on your very first comment." Like, what?
Follow the sausage. Welcome.
So Rumble, fix your chat. We'll all be there.
I don't understand it, but welcome to the 1500 Club. Okay. Let's get to the answers. They've waited long enough.
Dun, 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 dun.
So, guys, before we go on, I noticed something else. While researching Curiouser's find that I need to ask you, strictly speaking of the original Etch A Sketch, what color or colors do you remember the front plate being?
Red.
So the front plate, I know some of you have already said it. The original Etch A Sketch.
Yep.
What color was the front plate? The edge, the frame. What color was the frame?
Definitely red, no doubt about it for me.
I'm showing you like a special edition on the screen in black and white. So
Yep. Red, white knobs, silver nitrate screen.
Matrix Break is red. Pushing Buttons is red. Thomas Morgan is red.
And dashes.
Damien is red.
Don't forget my dashes.
Yep. Maria is red.
That's 3 dashes they owe me now. Bastard.
Right. Russ says Ray's nickname was White Knob in high school. I can't click on Splatter. There we go. Splatter says red. Sean says red.
We
Speedy
got a
says
yellow.
yellow. Yellow. Okay, Matrix Break. Don't be long. Pushing Buttons had to say it. Had to say it. Flesh.
Speedy subbed my YouTube channel. Thank you, Speedy.
Thank you, Speedy. JRG Mighty says red. I had a keychain version. I did too. Years ago, like in high school.
Mud Mob Brown.
Maybe it was college. It was college. Lavira says, of course, red.
Of course, red. Yeah.
Mud Mob Brown from Jim from Florida.
Yeah, I know.
Richard Minnick says red. It is. It is Angels Don't Fall. Hey, Scott. Yep. Upside down. Exactly. All right, we can go on. And finally, do you remember Etch A Sketch, including any accessories in the box? If yes, what do you remember being included? Yes or no, do you remember accessories?
Nope.
Like things to use with the Etch A Sketch?
Absolutely not. You were left to your own resources with an Etch A Sketch.
Mm-hmm. Scott remembers white. Greg V, I know you're not fake, but my links are always in the description.
So Etch A Sketch was more fun than Light Bright, but not as fun as Spirograph, just for the record.
That is cool. Pushing Buttons has 2 in storage somewhere. They're probably worth money if they're in good condition.
Yep.
The originals always are. You're welcome, Follow the Sausage. Thank you for being here.
I hope
Thomas
your red
Morgan-
with white knobs still push buttons.
Thomas Morgan says no to the accessories, and if you want, hop over to my channel. You'll get a wrench over here as well. Etcha Nope says Pushing Buttons. Splatter says no. Oh, the original? I don't know, says Scott. It's okay. Definitely not, says Ryrus Real. No stuff, says Sean Dent. No way, says Lavira, who says came from poor. A lot of us did. Some of us are there now. Oh, the Edge, says Scott. Red. No accessory, says Maria. Nope, we were poor, says Jim. White knobs for Scott.
At least
Little
I don't
rubber
feel
band
all alone
thing.
on this one.
Speedy Roman says yes, there was little rubber band things and a crank, I believe, that you could attach to it. I don't recall a limited edition. I was too poor for that. The limited edition is new. This is a new thing that they do, Richard Minnick. That's why I threw it in there, because it's new. No reg magnet pencil like on the bold graphite head guy. I agree. One of them would turn your hand silver. That's not good. No accessories for Richard. Oh my gosh. Greg. Wow. I'm just going to say Greg gave a large donation, everyone. Everyone, please thank Greg in the chat.
Wow. Thanks, Greg.
And actually, Jim from Florida and Richard gave large donations as well. So did Lavere. Everybody gave large donations tonight. Everybody thank the names that are on the banner. Thank you. Hold on. I got to update the banner and do the thank you. Give me a moment. Give me a moment, guys. I got to update the banner. 1 second.
Nice. Thanks, banner players.
Like, seriously, Greg, thank you so much. Okay. And really, thank you all. You guys are amazing. You're all amazing. Even the ones that can't donate. I'm one of those people that go to shows and I can't donate. So, if you can't, don't ever feel bad. I can't either. So, I appreciate every single one of you. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Just by you being here, and if you can't be here now and you're watching later, if you watch, if you share, if you comment, if you anything, I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. So thank you again to Greg. And let's get that banner back up. There we go. You guys are awesome. All right, so we can go on and show them how insane this is. Because there is an insanity that you guys need to see. We remember the Etch A Sketch coming in just red and white with white knobs. But this is not the case in this reality. When they were first sold to the public, everyone, children had the choice of red, blue, or pink. And had white knobs at first. Does anyone remember blue or pink? Yes or no in the chat.
No,
hey, Wendy
only...
B. Ray is not here. He wasn't feeling well. He was tired. He was very tired. I will tell him you said hi. And what were you saying, Mr. Super? I'm sorry.
Only red, ever.
I agree. Only red.
I remember the specific color of red.
The red on the top left was what I remember.
I can't
We
judge
got a
it
lot
from
of
this
nopes.
particular photo.
Nope. Hideous, says Sean. Whoa, I never. Only red, says Jim. Maria says no. No splatter. I believe all of my subscribers are good people. I really do. Wendy says, hi, Super. Matrix Break. I still haven't ever seen a blue or pink one. I know.
Right?
Richard Minnick says, thumbs down. Not on the video, guys, just on the Mandela. I can't, says Angels Don't Fall. Same. I can't.
Hi, Wendy B.
Oh, I thought you were saying I can't to the Mandela. You're talking about donating. No one. That's what I'm saying. Don't ever feel bad. Don't ever feel bad. Red Storm says I remember when they were invented. I couldn't wait to get one. Rye says red. Rye. Russ says red. Sorry. No, never seen one of those colors. Only red for me, Thomas says.
So it's not in my nature to want to redo things. I do things the best of my ability, and I want to leave them behind me. So Etch A Sketch never appealed to me because I realized I could put all kinds of time into making a perfect thing, and then it would be gone.
I agree with you on that. I like the keychain one because it was something to fiddle with when I wasn't home.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. I only use them at other people's houses, though. I never wanted one. We never had one. I still wouldn't want one.
Mm-hmm. Cushion Button says I can't. Lavira says, to endlessly try to draw a circle that was somewhat identifiable.
Yeah. I did. I challenged myself on the tricky stuff when I did get to play with them, and yeah, nightmare.
Greg says, I was born in 79, so I don't know about their knobs.
The few times I did use them, though, I remember like trying to do intricate drawings and all the backtracking. Like you could draw something perfect, but to get your stylus out of it, you had to follow all your existing lines to get it, like through a maze, right? To get out of it. I hated that.
We're gonna get to that too. Hey Ben, good to see you. Ben says I remember. Damien says only red in Canada, anyways. Only red for Francine. Angels Don't Fall is only red, no blue, no pink. Greg B says no. Wendy says, hey Richard. I would have said black, says Splatter. But there's Ben saying, I remember. Yeah, pink if you left it out in the sun.
The sun, yeah.
Charity mighty.
Yep.
Me too, red. I loved mine, says Wendy. Black would be cool, says Angels Don't Fall. They do have a 60th anniversary edition, which you could probably find on YouTube because it's been a while. That's like, it's got like a diamond pattern on the outside in black, but that's it. That's the only black one I saw. I thought they sucked personally. Yep. All right, we can go on because there's just... Oh, Noise Guru's here. Noise Guru, I'm going to let you know that your name is Mandela for me. It was always one word, and I'm freaking out that it's 2 words. Just to let you know.
We want to see what you think because I always remember it exactly as it is. 2 words, lowercase.
And I remember 1 word, lowercase. And other people did too. I was not alone on that. I freaked out today when I saw it.
It was a pretty even split, as I recall.
It was. It was actually... No, I think more people
watch,
remember
Sandy.
2 words.
Noise Guru is going to come back and say, no, it's always been 2 words. Watch. Come on,
I'm sure
Noise.
it has. I'm sure it has in this reality. I just shifted, that's all. He says I'm late, but with good reason. Prime rib. That's good reason. I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
Yep. Totally cool with that.
Yes. Okay, we can continue. Oh, I didn't read this. Then the 1950s version was released in the 1960s with the pink and blue models having green knobs. Can you zoom in on those Etch A Sketches,
Oh,
please?
no. No. Never
Can you zoom
happened.
in on the knobs? Yes or no, people? Look at this. Do you remember these color knobs? Have you ever seen this at a yard sale? Ever seen anyone ever have a red and green, blue and green, or pink and green Etch A Sketch?
It actually looks the worst on the red one. It's awful.
Christmas.
Oh, my.
It's Christmas.
Yes, still doesn't work. Look at the color green. That's like a pea green or something weird.
We've got Nope from Pushin', Richard Minnick. Ew. Jim is a no. No way, never says preliminal. How cool is it to have different colored knobs? Right? They didn't have, but they do now. But we're not done yet. Splatter is a never. Speedy says yes, but I remember them being yellow. Well, don't worry. I think I have your memory too. So we're going to go on. See, Angels Don't Fall says 2 words ain't right for Noise Guru. I agree. I agree. All right, let me hide the message so that we can. So guys, check this one out. I can't. I'm just gonna say I can't right now. Just look at the picture first, then I'll read. Just to absorb that.
It's almost right. It's just got one bad knob, you know?
Well, actually, can you zoom in on the white, like on the knobs? Because they're shaped wrong for me.
Oh, they're definitely not right. Yeah. Oh my God, no.
So
No,
in the chat,
no,
yes or no,
no.
do you recall knobs like this?
And no hyphens. Bastards.
What the heck, says Wendy. That's nasty, says Angels Don't Fall. No, says Maria.
Who remembers the magic and the screen? Like, I just remember
We're gonna get to it. We're getting to
Etch A
that.
Sketch without the extra fluff on the ends here.
We're getting to that. That's in here too. We're getting that. I still have to read this one though.
You always have it covered, Sandy. I can never get anything past you.
Yeah. No guitar knobs, says Angels Don't Fall.
Yeah, those are
Yes.
guitar knobs.
We have a yes from Red Storm. It does look like a prototype. I agree, Ross. If they sold
Those
this.
nipples. Oh God.
Oh my gosh. This is, by the way, this is a Christmas presentation. It has a black eye, says Sean Dent. They're not mine.
Yeah.
Okay. So what Curiouser noticed was even stranger. Curiouser noticed the black and the white with these weird knobs. So we already asked about it. We can continue. Wait. Don't continue. Mr. Super, can you please zoom in on the word Etch A Sketch on the box? We have hyphens. Actually, dots, but we will take them. It is also overlapped to all fill.
They are square. They're not round like dots, so I'm giving those hyphen credits.
Yes, they are hyphens. So at least we have hyphens on the box.
Good
just
catch,
not on
Sandy.
the machine.
And we almost flipped screens.
We almost flipped screens. But I have no memory of Etch A Sketch containing overlays for your screen with games and puzzles to solve. Do you? Yes or no in the chat. Do you remember them having overlays in the box?
No, absolutely not.
They even sold expansion packs separately.
It's disgusting. It's supposed to be a drawing tool, not a game or a puzzle.
I agree with you. See, I like the banner because I can just randomly say, I want to thank Greg B. Pushing Buttons, Lavira Lakini, Jim from Florida, and Richard Minnick again. You guys are amazing. Thank you. It's all there for me, right there to say it. YouTube, you don't do that. You don't do that, YouTube. That's StreamYard.
We
So
run a tight ship up in here. Tight.
Yes. Does anyone remember that? What are overlays? I'm going to show you. But actually, Mr. Super, can you zoom in on that black mess at the bottom? Because that's an overlay. So it was like a clear piece of vinyl with printed black things like mazes and hangmen and stuff like that. They're just all piled on top of each other, so it looks like a mess. Those are the overlays. Jackie says WTF. Matrix Break says no. Never have I ever remembered different colored knobs, says Greg. No, but all mine were probably third-hand relics. Batteries not included. Yeah, I know. All right. I just want to mention that these translucent faced Etch A Sketch are not part of the Mandela. These were released for the 51st anniversary of Etch A Sketch, paying homage to the original colors that never existed in our past. Now, why would they make a purple and a green to pay homage to the original colors?
None of it makes any sense anymore.
No, it doesn't.
I can't help you with this one. I think the world's crazy.
Yes, not for tracing, Jim. For making the lines in the Etch A Sketch go underneath. So let's say you put a maze. You want to make your with the knobs, make the line that you draw go through the maze underneath it.
Yeah. Wrong.
Red Storm is saying yes. Me and my cousin used to play the overlay games.
Oh my God.
Uh-huh. We have someone who remembers it. We can go on.
That's weird.
So who said yellow? Because now I have yellow knobs.
You got your
remember
yellow
the
knobs
yellow.
up. Woohoo!
I just find it incredibly strange that I've never seen these color variations until now. Not once in a thrift store, antique store, on eBay, at yard sales, literally nowhere until now. So what do you think? Altered product history? We think so. Now, we have covered the magic screen thing, so I think there's a separate presentation. Because it's not in this one. We're on the last slide.
Yeah, I don't remember any of that up there either, Sandy. I don't know about you, but I just remember it said Etch A Sketch with hyphens. Two
Yes,
white
nothing
knobs.
else. But what's at the bottom? Look at all that writing.
There's stuff here too, yeah.
Yeah.
Caution,
Horizontal
glass.
dial, vertical dial, caution.
Wow, I
glass.
can't really read that. What the heck does that say?
It says
Can you read
caution,
that?
glass protected by plastic. And then it's in French.
Oh,
Advertisement vene or vere protégé de plastique. I butchered that language. I'm sorry.
yeah, I do remember warnings, but I don't remember if it was right on the device like that. I don't remember that being there, but I do remember warnings about dropping them.
Hey, Morgan. Ray isn't here. It's just me and Mr. Super. Richard says, caution. Do not eat knobs. Jim from Florida says, whoa. My mom, can you zoom in on the magic? Like, zoom in on that? My mom would have never let us have a toy with the word magic on it. Super Christian. Don't remember that. So magic screen. And look how close it is to the registered trademark, the word screen. Francine remembers white knobs. All right, Mr. Super, we can move to the next one.
Sorry, I was muted.
It's okay.
Forgive me.
He just clicked out of the show altogether. He'll be back. He'll realize his mistake in a second. There is a vast amount of difference. I agree, Greg. Because I do not know drafting at all. You put me in front of a computer with CAD and I would have no idea what to do. At all. I do not know CAD. And the funny thing is, like when I was applying for graphic design jobs, there'd be people trying to find people who know both InDesign, Photoshop, and CAD. And I'm like, they do realize that one is graphic art and one is like an arts degree and one is a Bachelor of Science degree. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they realize that. Hey, Mr. Super, welcome back.
Well, that was fun.
It was.
Oh, guess what I lost? I lost the freaking private chat.
You lost the private chat. I'll go get it again.
these tabs in Chrome, when they get really small, it's a hair difference between opening a tab and closing a tab.
I'm going to make life easier on you. I'm just going to send you the links that you did not do yet.
Yeah, of course.
So here you are. They
So I
should
tried
be
to get back
now.
to StreamYard and it closed my tab. Yeah. Grr.
It's okay. You're okay.
Freaking
It'll be
non-professionals.
okay.
You just take it right out of my paycheck, you know?
Yes.
Start
I would never dock you. And if you don't think if you think you're getting nothing tonight, you're out of your mind.
All right, if I close this tab again, I quit.
No. I refuse to let you. I will be on the phone saying, Mr. Super, there's a whole chat waiting for you over here.
I know you would. There's a big pickle on the screen. Don't nobody look.
No, there's a shocked pickle, an upset pickle, a panicked pickle. Well, I can't call this a Mandela plant. I suspect it may be. It fits the obscene world we live in today, that I believe is a Mandela effect of its own. Because I noticed that a lot of Mandelas are obscene. Like, you know, not holy. You know, like dirty. You know? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The chat is being dirty tonight, by the way.
Hey, look, everybody, my pickle.
Fits with the theme.
What could go wrong?
You can switch. You can switch. Slide. Have you ever heard of the squirting cucumber? Yes or no in the chat.
I'm not going to read chat.
I will only read your comment if it's yes or no. I'm letting you know right now.
Yeah.
Your comment will only go on the screen and will be read if it's a yes or a no. Have you ever heard of the squirting cucumber? And we are speaking of a plant. Okay, so here we go. Richard Minnick says, ha ha ha, no, I would remember that for sure. Maria says no. Sean Dent says, oh brother. Red Storm is, no. Lavira hates pickles but loves cucumbers. Greg B does not want to answer. You are entitled to not answer. Sean Dent says no. Matrix Break says no. Greg B says no. Only in the sea, says Damien G. And I am not talking about in the sea. But I am taking applications, says Matrix Break. I want to use this line, says Kim Ray. Hell's no. Another no, says Lavira. Ooh, gangrene. Look. Ooh, gangrene. Gangrene. Gangrene is a hard word to spell. It's not spelled how you imagine it. No comment from Pushing Buttons. Nope.
Oh, shit.
No, I'm going to show you. I'm actually going to show you. So we can go on. We do have a video coming out. Renee says red. Renee is on a delay because of the cigarette break. She's in for a surprise. The squirting cucumber, Ecbalium elaterium, is a herbaceous plant in the gourd family. While it is a cucumber, it is toxic to humans and should never be eaten. Lavira, no, I'm going to show a squirting cucumber. Rye,
Really?
Russ, real. I'm not saying that, but I'll put it on the screen. A Ray's nickname in high school.
Oh, God.
I'm not saying it. At least the Mandela effect makes us laugh sometimes.
Are we rolling?
Yes. These are indigenous to the Mediterranean area, but are an invasive species throughout green parts of the world, thanks to their extremely effective seed spreading. These things can be found all over the United States, South America, anywhere where it's temperate. Doesn't have to be like, tropical. Anywhere that's temperate, these can be found. But they are invasive species except in the Mediterranean. Well, Jackie, to be fair, this is an old presentation. I covered this 3 years ago. It was 3 years ago. 2020 or 2021. Here's why they're called squirting cucumbers. Just let it play a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
And those are the seeds coming out. They are
Spraying
literally
up?
spraying up, spreading their seed everywhere.
No way. Those
And all
aren't
it
from
takes
here.
is a little tap of your finger. If you walk through a section of them, it's gonna be a mess.
Yikes.
When ripe, I didn't read it yet. When ripe, the slightest touch will send them shooting off the stem at speeds of 85 miles per hour, shooting water and seeds far and wide. And it ends their life cycle. Uh-oh. Okay. You can go to the next slide now, which has another video.
And then you have to ask yourself, why would they trigger by touch?
Well, some of them, when you touch them when they're ripe, that happens. But this will happen on their own as well. At
I
some
imagine,
point, yeah, the wind, I guess, whatever disturbs it, animals, wind.
See, then I'm like, that doesn't belong here.
Mm-hmm.
Hence the invasive part, I suppose. That's the end of it, right? Oh, no. Here we go.
They come in many varieties,
Still with me,
too.
Sandy?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. They come in many varieties, too. Have you ever heard of these or seen them before? Do you think this is a new Earth plant? Because I think it is. But I can't say for sure. Because I don't know every plant in the world. But I just think that, we probably would have heard of something like this because it's funny.
Sure. Or if they're so invasive, we would have seen them, been warned if you're not supposed to eat those. Hey, don't eat those. I've never heard that.
Yeah, do not eat, poisonous.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I got a text from a neighbor who doesn't know I do YouTube. I had to respond.
Okay. Well, I asked if you were here because your audio dropped out a little bit, and then all of a sudden it went really, really quiet. I'm like, oh, maybe she's having audio issues, but seems okay. We're finished that presentation.
And moving on to the next.
We've already been over 2 hours. I don't know if we're going to do all of these. We've done the
me
Campbell's
see.
one before.
Let me see. Hold on. Some of them are actually short, very short.
We did the
Yeah, we can go to the
Tigerfish.
fish, and Little Debbie is very short. We'll do those two and skip Campbell's, because Campbell's is kind of long.
That's what I was thinking. I remember that one.
And also Campbell's will probably give me a strike, because it's a music one.
Oh, why won't it go full screen? 'Cause I've already shared the tab.
Yeah, and we're looking at Campbell's. I don't want to
I know,
remove. Well, I can remove you from the stage,
Oh,
and
it
you
must
can just
be.
get ready.
It must be. The links might have been labeled wrong. Let's see. Yeah, because I clicked on the Tigerfish and I got the Campbell. Now what do I do?
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
Let me
the
try this.
Tigerfish is going to give people nightmares, so don't do that one. I'll get you the Tigerfish again.
I don't know what this one is. Let's see.
Because I don't want to end on the nightmare one. Okay.
Wait a second. I want to see what we got here because this looks good. Oh, Tigerfish. Yeah.
You do have it?
Yeah. It was the next link. It was under the Little Debbie link, but here it is.
Oh, so you need Little Debbie.
I don't know because there's a link after Little Debbie, and I haven't looked at that one yet. That might be the one. Hold on.
Oh, that probably is. It probably is. Okay.
Everybody
Okay.
just relax. I think we're
But I'm
okay.
still seeing Campbell's, just to let you know.
You can't be. Hold on.
I am.
Oh, I know what happened. I didn't share this tab yet. Here you go. This is
No
Tigerfish.
fruit soup this time. Yes, we're not doing fruit soup.
Right.
Sean says Campbell's made stovetop stuffing now.
Right.
No. Don't put it out there, please. It'll happen. You're droned out? It's okay, Liviera. We're just covering stuff. Well, they're probably new for you, but these are older Mandelas. We're doing older Mandelas tonight because I wanted to give you guys a show without fighting in the chat. And the new ones will be next week. And yeah, just want to, if you're too tired, the show will be up here. You can watch the rest of it if you missed it, if they're new for you.
It'll
Don't
be
push
okay.
yourself if you're tired.
Right.
Drones never happened. Yeah, I hear one crashed. Finally.
It's a mix, though. Everything is muddy waters now. Some are, some aren't.
Mhm.
Some are just projected. Some are real. Some are supernatural. Some are independently owned drones, but most of them are government-owned drones.
So, when it comes to animals, I am hesitant to call them Mandela effects. Except in the case where they were mythical creatures or extinct and have made a ridiculous appearance in our lifetimes. A miraculous, also. I said miraculous, but I read ridiculous. Because it is ridiculous to see things that I know were extinct that are no longer extinct. But it is also miraculous when something was extinct and is no longer extinct. So I'm using both words.
Yeah.
This is one of those. Can I say this fish is a Mandela effect for sure? No. No, I can't. But I think it could be. So I'm showing it. Here we go. This is
First
straight
one
from
for me was
2022.
narwhals. I remember them being a mythical creature, and they're real now.
Yes. Yes.
So we
no,
actually have a unicorn horn, a twisted, twirling unicorn horn in nature now.
yes. So the narwhal is one. That's why I
You
have
can-
it there, but
you
that's
can-
not what we're talking about.
You can thank the narwhals.
Yep.
Oh, there they are. Holy crap. I didn't even see the photo. That's funny.
When I think of a tigerfish, I think of these cute little fish in aquariums. What I do not think of is a smiling monster swimming in the rivers of Africa that locals call a dogfish. This is a tigerfish to me. We are going to start with the babies. Ease you into this before I show you their parents. Yes. Some people raise these in aquariums because they've lost their minds, but they will eventually grow to 3 to 5 feet in size. They are silvery iridescent, with one of the breeds, the African tigerfish, having black stripes. Both can reflect rainbow colors, of course, because this is the reality we are in.
Right.
Next
Rainbow
slide,
Land.
please.
Welcome to Rainbow Land.
Yes. These two breeds, Hydrocynus brevis, African or Nile tigerfish, and Hydrocynus goliath, African giant Goliath tigerfish, are from the same family of fish as piranha. They are not related to tiger sharks, which are pictured above. So they are not tiger sharks. And my God, look at the mouth of that one on the top left.
Yeah, I remember him from, was it Finding Nemo? Fish are friends.
Yeah. So not related to tigerfish, but they are related to piranhas. Okay?
Yikes. Oh,
So again, people raise these in aquariums.
I've been telling
Loony-
people
loony
for
people.
years, man, don't treat freshwater like you used to. There's all kinds of stuff out there like this now with teeth. Alligator gars are freaking everywhere. Alligators are getting bigger than ever.
Now for the parents. The smaller of the two is the striped African tigerfish. Their teeth are very much like a dog's, only sharper, which is why they are called hanshai, or dogfish by native fishermen, and I'm sorry if I butchered that. So they have like teeth like a dog, but much sharper.
Yeah, pointed. Oof.
Again, these are the smaller of the two. It's okay, Greg. We're happy to have you back. This is the other one. He is terrifying. Why are people raising these in aquariums? But it's the Goliath version that had me saying this might be a Mandela. I have never heard of either of these fish, only the aquarium version, and tiger shark. These fish can grow up to 5 feet long, weigh up to 150 pounds. Its teeth and strong jaw are huge. Have you ever seen these before or heard of them?
I'm
Like,
a
look
no.
at those teeth.
That's crazy.
That can literally cut off your arm.
And trying to get it off of you once it got a hold of you, you got a problem.
No. Well, maybe if they got your body, if they got your limb, they would just take the limb off.
Yikes.
Because they do it to alligators. They take their noses off, their snout, or their tail.
Yikes.
Pushing buttons is yes. Damien is crazy, says crazy. Sean says no. Nice smile on that fish, says Wendy. They do kind of smile. So I'm not showing you the video because it's horrifying. But in 1 second, that's going to be a very upset alligator. Actually, both of them. One's about to lose an arm and one's about to lose a snout. While both fish are predators, eating anything, including human fingers, when fishermen aren't careful, smaller than them, the Goliath has been known to attack larger prey, especially crocodiles. They can snap the arm off in one bite.
That's the first thing I thought when I saw those jaws. I'm like, that's like a snapping turtle. That thing probably could snap a twig, like a big stick, and now you're talking about them ripping limbs off. That's even more. That's crazy, dude. Again, we're talking about fresh water here.
Here are their skeletons. so you can really see like why they call them a dogfish. It's got like that, like the one on the bottom left really looks like a dog face.
Right. Yeah.
Just wanted to share their fish head skulls are just as terrifying to look at.
The waters aren't safe.
Look how big they get though. This is where it gets scary.
Oh yeah.
Like they're holding these things. What they could whip around and bite you, dude. Like what the heck's wrong with you? And they do. Some of them look like they're smiling.
It's got a large gullet that it's built like a gator.
Lavira, thank you again for your donation, and thank you so much for being here. And have a great night, because other mod duties are. She's got to go mod another show. Have a great night. See you soon.
Thank you, Lavira.
Yes, thank you again. Since you're leaving, thank you again to Greg B, Pushing Buttons, Lavira Lucchini, Jim from Florida, and Richard Minnick for their donations tonight. Thank you so much. Really, thank you. Have fun in the other show. All right. Next slide, please. Angels Don't Fall says, I miss my pet piranha. Aw. Rest in peace, Chomper.
Chomper. Oh, yeah. I love it.
Damien says, Atlantic wolffish are crazy too. So aggressive. Greg B says, why are Americans so stupid to think they can keep crocs and alligators as pets? This is stupid in my opinion. I don't know. I've seen them too. Now, I do know some people keep them not as a pet, but like they have like a refuge for like ones that lost a tail, lost their snout, things like that. But I don't understand either. I mean, it's a dangerous animal that can turn on you. I mean, tigers too. Even monkeys. Monkeys can like literally cut your jugular. I don't understand the appeal of having a wild animal.
Right.
Here's more photos. The one on the middle left looks vicious. Compared to the one below, it looks like it's kind of smiling.
No, I wouldn't trust that smile.
I would not either.
It looks like Will Duffy.
What?
Will Duffy. The Antarctic expedition that's going on right now.
Jim from Florida says, these alligators come in my yard sometimes without asking permission. Tokay geckos are insane, says Angels Don't Fall. So what is the consensus? Possible Mandela fish? It certainly looks like a prehistoric fish to me. So I wouldn't doubt that in our reality, they were long extinct. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And Greg B says, in Colorado, we have a great refuge for these guys to live out their lives in the wilderness of Colorado at the Wild Wilderness Refuge. Yes. A chimp will rip your face off, right, Splatter? I don't know why people want them as pets either. It's not Photoshop, Noise Guru. I swear to you. There's too many pictures. These are real. Push a Button says, do you know how strong a monkey is? Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle comment. You know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. This will be the last one for tonight. These are my favorite packaged treats by Little Debbie. Recently, I realized the logo and part of Little Debbie's past has been Mandelaed when searching for the ice cream version of this cake. Because a couple of years ago, in 2020 actually, it's been 4 years now, that's insane, they came out with an ice cream version of this cake. and it went viral. Everybody's like, "Oh my God, the Little Debbie Christmas tree cakes have ice cream now." And then I saw reviews, and everybody's like, just get the cake, you know? Anyhow, let us continue. Maria says, in my reality, these fish were extinct.
Yep. How about the
Please
big
fill,
ones like Megalodon and the biblical Leviathan? I suspect those things are back too.
I found, Mr. Super, you do know I found a gigantic fish in Greenland, right?
No.
Oh, I need to show that to you. I have a short, so it's short. So after this, we'll end with that. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Please fill in the blank. Until 1993, the logo said Little Debbie Blank Cakes. And I will say it begins with an S, but we're already answering here. Red Storm says snack cakes. Hey Supernatural, who says zebra cakes, but it's an S. I'm telling you it's an S. Little Debbie Blank Cakes. We're not talking about a specific cake. We're talking about the tagline on all the cakes.
Yeah, the whole family of cakes, snack cakes, absolutely.
Snack, S-N-A-C-K for Angels
Yes.
Don't Fall. Pushing Buttons is S-N-A-C-K.
Yes.
Cream for Michael Fontaine in the studio. Jim from Florida got it the correct way. S-N-A-K. Mandanimal is S-N-A-C-K. I'm just going to start saying Matrix Break, C-K. Richard Minnick, C-K. C-K for Sean Dent. C-K for Supernatural. Greg B says, love Ray, but I want it to go to the person who hosted the show. It did. Thank you, Greg. Your wish is my command. There we go.
Rolling.
Wendy says CK. Before we get to the blank, I have no memory of the T's being cut off in the Little Debbie logo or the crooked E's. They were cut off from 1983 until 2013. Do you remember the T's like that? Also, the L is a number 1, the small L. And also, I'm just noticing, the lowercase I is a number 1, and the dot above the I is a diamond.
Correct on all levels. It sure is a 1.
That is a mess.
It's a
Mandanimal
perfect
says
one.
no.
So I'm a no on the T's and all the other stuff too, really.
That sounds fantastic, Russ. Send some my way, please. I'm kidding. The D looks off to me. I was looking at that too, pushing. The D at the top looks wrong. That divot. Like someone took a bite out of the D.
Yep. Does look damaged on the top, doesn't it?
It does, like someone took a bite out of it.
It's even like black in this little area above it here.
Yep, that's
Dark.
the shadow behind it. Yep.
Yeah, but it's a very selective shadow.
I
It's
agree.
not uniform following the letter shape so much. Yeah, maybe.
Look how weird those T's look. I can't. That's wrong.
Just wrong.
We can go on now.
Rolling.
As for the blank, it has since been fixed. But in the beginning of the company, through my childhood, so through the 1980s, it was SNAK. No, it was always CK for me. Always, 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 always. Never did it say that in my past.
Nope.
But at least the T's are not cut off. And the I's are I's and not ones. And there's no bite out of the D.
Yep.
So, but I just want to say. Oh, and guys, if you sent anything and I missed it, let me know because I'm not looking at those apps. I'm looking at the chat, so I'm not looking at those things. So if you sent something and I didn't get you in that banner, you let me know. Little Debbie is a hot mess, says push buttons. Words is hard, Little Debbie. So wrong, says Supernatural Bible Changes. I won't say that because YouTube doesn't like words like this, even though I think that's stupid that words like that. But Wendy agrees. Wendy says weird. Snack never, never, says Richard. So weird. Sean says, I ate these by the wheelbarrow. Why would I not notice? I agree. I'll check it
There's
out.
no middle ground. Either people love these things and ate a million of them, or they never liked them and ate very few.
You're going to tell me what the video is, Michael Fontaine, because Mr. Super wants to get out of here. I do have to show one piece of residue and a short. A piece of residue that sadly Karen sent. I promised her I'd show it today. It's a clock. And then we're going to do a short of a fish because Mr. Super has never seen it. And it's insane. So I want to show it. This clock and jar are from... Oh, Mr. Super. I mean, most of the people are here that were here last night.
Uh-huh.
But we were supposed to cover one of the Mandela effects from last night because it's so huge that I want everyone to see it. I'm asking, can you please stay for that? It's short. It's 4 slides.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. So this is just showing residue and showing you that it's snack today. If you want to go through this quickly.
Yeah, so go.
Yes. And I'm going to get those links for you.
Here it is, snack
So-
with a K. K.
Yeah.
That's awful. There it is, correct. So it's Mandela because it's all over the place. Finally, we got a little Debbie that's actually like reasonable lettering here.
Yeah.
Clean lettering and a snack. This would be more legit than most of them that I've seen here.
And I have to go to my messages. I have to email you a photo. Unless you want, I could actually throw it into Flickr if that's easier for you.
No, email it.
Email's fine?
Sure.
Okay. Because this is one of those, you know, like really, really, really good residues of a clock. Like, it's not just the number 4, it's right side up. I'm calling it clock in your email. It's rare. It is rare to find a clock the exact way that I remember it.
Oh, that was the end of the presentation here?
Yes.
Are we done with it?
Yes. You can go to your email and get that picture.
Email.
Yes.
Sandy pick. Nope. That's my
No, it says
advertising.
clock.
I'm waiting for it.
Why would it ever be snack? I know. SNAK. It makes... It's not copyrighted. They can't copyright a general thing. Yes, we've covered Snick Snack in Candy from Another Reality. Yes. Isn't that crazy, Damien?
I don't see the email. Looking for one that says clock.
Yes.
Still waiting.
Then you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to throw it in Flickr so I can give you the link. Because that takes 2.2 seconds.
Yeah. Email should have gone that quickly.
It should have, but it doesn't always. And that's why I don't trust it, you know?
Maybe the virus scan or something takes time. It'll probably
There's the
show up about
photo.
the same time as you get it to flicker.
Share, copy link, copy link. Okay, you ready? In the private chat, the link that I'm dropping is the link to the photo. The little link. So again, this comes from Sadly Karen, which I'm going to put on the screen. And if you can, I don't know if you can, are you able to zoom in on the clock? The bottom half? So notice we have the IV for the 4. But 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 are upright. They're not upside down. That is how I remember it. Upright, not upside down. Because 99.9% of clocks, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is upside down.
No way. When did that happen?
If you want, I'll remove you from the stage while you do it. Go to Google and search clock face and just show us the clock faces that come up.
I did all this when the IV turned to 4 1s years ago. I did all this clock research and came up with a bunch of weirdness, but I don't remember those being upside down.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Brian MacFarlane found that in 2019.
No, my God.
It may have even been earlier. I may have seen that before I was on his show.
I remember looking through clocks, and regardless of the manufacturers, it was about a 50-50 split. So it wasn't like the Timex clocks were 4 1s and the West clock ones were IVs. No, 50% of the Timexes were each way. 50% of the West clocks were each way. 50% of the Seth Thomas clocks were all that way. It didn't matter who the maker was.
I do have a clock. That's an important clock that most people have seen. Let me see if I search it. If it comes up where I could just tell you to search it and then pick one.
We had a clock in the family, a wind up, like one of those General Motors retirement clocks, a really nice Seth Thomas. So it had been in the family since I was a child, and I know for a fact it always had an IV for the 4. That's the way we learned Roman numerals, and it certainly would have stood out if it was a mismatch.
Same.
And it flipped to 4 1s, and looking very closely at it, like you could see wear marks and stuff. You know, it's clock behind glass, but still just reaching in and turning the hands and that sort of thing. There's a little bit of wear, and like even after it initially changed, there were signs of wear that made it look old, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Like it had always been that way, but I know it wasn't. You know?
Yes.
So where to now, Sandy?
Well, the clock thing that we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Give me 1 second. I'm pretty sure I have a presentation where we can just look at the pictures of the clock. Give me 1 second. Just so you can show people and yourself that it's upside down. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm happy to do it. Yeah. Well, that email never did come through, Sandy, just so you know.
That's weird.
Yeah, it is weird. I could understand them taking extra time to scan a large image or something, but never to show it? It's a whole different thing.
That is weird. So, guys, in the chat, are you all familiar with Independence Hall in Philadelphia? You know, where the the Constitution was signed, because that is what I'm going to show you. I would say a lot of people have at least seen a photo of that clock. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if anybody even noticed our fancy little Christmas avatars.
I know. We did
Right?
mention them in the beginning.
Wow, dude. That's artwork by Sandy Diva. Woo!
Thank you.
Thank you. I never had a hat like that before, ever.
Well, the hat I did not draw. Let's be
don't-
clear.
Don't discredit yourself. I got to keep you up on the pedestal.
Okay, I did create your logo, though.
Okay, so you're back right on the very top of the pedestal. You better stop talking while you're ahead.
Okay. I did add the hat.
I rather gathered. Are you dropping me another link somewhere? What are we doing?
Yes, I'm actually
Where?
dropping you 2 links. Hold
Private
on,
chat? Email?
I'm getting them. I'm getting them.
You're sending ravens?
I'm copying the
You're
clock one right
sending the
now.
ravens. I know what's going on. I got to go
So here's the
outside, everybody, and wait for the birds to get here.
There's the clock link. I can only
What did
go
you
to
call
one
me?
place at one time.
See how fast I am?
Yes. No, because I'm in Flickr.
Ha.
Hold on 1 second. Okay. So, here is what most clocks look like now. We have the I, and 5, 6, 7, 8 is all upside down.
No.
So,
What's the logic? Are you supposed to stand on your head to read those?
apparently.
Dude. I ain't
Now,
falling for
here's the
none of it.
thing. There's more than one clock there. So, if you keep going, I have different angles of the same clock.
Oh, this is like a real presentation of clocks. What?
So that is the clock.
Dude.
No, it's just pictures. Go ahead, you don't have
Let
to zoom.
me
There's
zoom.
closer ones. Oh, but there's closer ones.
I want to see it.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. Next.
Yep. So this is
No.
inside, so you can really see it up close. And you can zoom that one if you'd like.
So this is backwards, right? So this is the 4.
Yes.
Whoa there, Tiger. This photo is already at maximum size. Well, thank you very much.
And that's the Department of Records giving you that horrible size image. City of Philadelphia, Department of Records.
And here it is again. This is
Yeah,
wrong.
man.
7 levels of wrong. I'm assuming these are upside down?
Yep. It's the same one. That's the one we just saw in the reverse.
Yeah, I wanted to see it from the outside, though.
That was the first image we saw. That was close up. But I think the last image is the other clock. That's at Independence Hall.
I got us in tighter anyway.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, Deanne. Hope you're feeling well. Hey, Mandanimal. I do have that announcement to make, which I'm going to do while we're flipping through. They won't let you make it bigger, of course not. The next image should be the other clock, though. There is another clock.
I got it lots bigger.
Yes. And blurrier.
Yeah, and blurrier. They go together. Absolutely.
That's the other clock, and it also has the I. But I've also don't remember this clock, and I don't remember the 5 minute, 10 minute being marked on the clock. That's weird. This is on the side of Independence Hall.
Yeah.
This was one of the clocks in that movie National Treasure, and I don't remember the minute markers.
So was that it?
That was it. It was just showing you some pictures of the clock.
Are we done screen sharing?
No. I'm sorry.
I got
Because like I
excited.
said, there was a very important one that we need to show, which I sent to you underneath the clocks. And then I want to show you the fish. And then we're done.
Okay.
I'm sorry. If it wasn't super important,
It's
and
fine.
and there weren't people here that were not here yesterday, we have to cover this again. And those of you that saw this last night, please don't give it away. Please let them be as shocked as you were last night.
Let's cook through it.
I can't take credit for this amazing find, but I was told to. So I'm just going to say that someone told me something that I know for a fact is a Mandela. 100%. Here we go. Next. Years ago, we showed the clip of Carl Sagan, the best residue of us living in the Sagittarius arm. He teaches the students that we don't live in the center of our galaxy, but way out here in the Sagittarius arm. At least he used to say that. Can you pause it?
History is going to change.
So, this is Moneybags short. The title of it is Neil deGrasse Tyson and Carl Sagan recall us on the Sagittarius arm in the outskirts. I remember that. Sagittarius arm in the outskirts.
Yep.
Moneybags even made a short about it. But if you watch it today, which I'm going to show you the one part, his short makes no sense at all. Carl Sagan no longer says Sagittarius arm. He says in the suburbs, the countryside.
Wow. And don't they say it's Ryan Spur now?
He says nothing about it.
No, I'm
That is
saying
like-
isn't that their new fable? Their new story?
where they say we are, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So play this. This is not the whole of Moneybags short.
And if we did look down the Milky Way galaxy, where would the sun and nearby stars be? Would it be in the center where things look important or at least well lit? No. We would be way out here in the suburbs, in the countryside of the galaxy.
Yeah, well,
What a weirdo.
Next slide, please. And pause it as well.
The
And just so no one says Moneybags used the wrong clip, because I know there's going to be naysayers out there who try to say that. He did not. He used the correct clip. Here's the whole segment. No mention of the Sagittarius arm at all. Go ahead, play.
Yeah, there was one like this where they questioned Neil deGrasse Tyson, like, where are we? And they took him through all the steps until he said Sagittarius arm. That's still out there somewhere. All right, here we go.
nearby stars, the ones you can see with the naked eye, those are all in what's called the solar neighborhood. That's really what astronomers call it, the neighborhood. But it's a very tiny place in the Milky Way galaxy. That band of light that you see across the sky on a clear night, I can't tell if there are any more clear nights in Brooklyn.
Oh.
You must have seen them. Well, that's just 100 billion stars, all seen together, edge on, as in this picture. If you could get out of the Milky Way galaxy and look down on it, and if down the Milky Way galaxy, where would the sun and nearby stars be? Would it be in the center where things look important, or at least out here in the suburbs, in the countryside?
All right, it's really
of the
choppy.
galaxy.
We can
Important
stop
place.
it. You've
All
now
the stars
seen
you
it.
could see would be in a little place like that.
So we can go on. And So, yeah, he does
Story
not take
time. Be careful what you believe and who you follow.
I'm just saying, we have used this clip. We have used this image of him saying Sagittarius arm, and he no longer says it. And I'm freaked. It was the best residue. So that's all I wanted to show. He no longer says it. And thank you to RS for sharing it, who did not want me to give him credit. So now we can do the last thing, which is my short, which is the little one. No, it tells you right there, 2,000 foot long ancient fish. That is much bigger than how big was Megalodon? I have to look it up.
How did you get that back in the previous, like listed before the other ones?
I sent it first, that's why. So Megalodon was between 46 and 65 feet long.
Yeah, like a school bus. Yeah, I knew that.
I measured this. This is 2,000 feet long. 2,000 feet long.
Let me get my head around that. Oh my God. It's short of a half a mile. What?
So this is on Google Maps. And I may ask you to pause the short so we can really look at it.
Where are we looking on the image here?
You can't see it yet. We have to zoom in.
Well, yeah.
Which I'm going to do. Okay, and pause. There's the tail. There's the back of the tail.
The tail up at the top?
Yep. There's the thin part going, and you can even see like ribbing. Can you see it? There's fins all along it, and then the face is weird. But if you hit play, we'll move to the face. You can see other fins. I counted like 5 fins. All right, let me see. I do have a folder with pictures. Better pictures than that. Give me 1 second, guys. I also found a 300-foot giant. Did you know about that one?
You found what?
A 300-foot giant.
Oh, yeah.
So you do know about that one?
Yeah, like Greenland or whatever, right?
Yeah, that's where everything is. Everything's in Greenland.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you see the beginning, you see all those blue dots. Those are all the weird things I found in Greenland.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, don't do this to me. Give me a second. Mr. Super.
Huh.
I'm gonna take a screenshot because I have it labeled. I can save it. I'm just gonna take a screenshot and try emailing that to you.
Yeah.
Stop asking me. Fish. There we go. It's gonna take me right to Greenland, so I can take a nice picture for you in the right orientation.
Nice.
Because I do have a picture where I drew what I saw, but that's going to take me a minute to find. So it's just easier to send you a fresh screenshot, you know?
Yeah.
And this one should go through because I'm actually going and making an email.
Oh, maybe you put it in with the other email. Is that what happened to the other one? No?
No, it's I went from Messenger and clicked on it there.
Okay.
So maybe that's why.
No, I was just wondering if maybe your other email came through and stacked in one email, but it did not.
I gotcha. But yeah, guys, this is like they give you tools to measure in Google Earth and Google Maps. And I measured it, and it's 2,000 feet. long from head to tail. What just happened? Mr. Super, it's sending... It attached your profile picture. Hold on a second. There's no connection. It's trying to stop me from sending it to you. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, I don't understand.
Yeah, it's
Why?
attaching your... all right, give me a second. Give me a second. I restarted the mail app. Maybe it's because you know, it hadn't been restarted yet, and it's a new screenshot, and it's being a little pain in my butt.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, attach. Okay, it attached. Okay, it's sent to you and it says sent.
Yeah, see, that's how fast it's supposed to go. Let's see, how do we do this now? Bring this up, I suppose.
But guys, I'm
Yeah.
serious. You can go right to Google Maps. I'm opening up Discord by accident. Give me a minute. You can go right to Google Maps and look at this for yourself. I will give you the coordinates. So the coordinates, for those of you that want to look it up, are 80.290.4940, comma, negative 61.712.3660. Can I copy this? I can. So I'm even going to put the coordinates in the chat in case you don't believe us. You can go look at this yourself. And Mr. Super, can you see the fish now? Like the
Yeah, I
goldfish?
see it. Yeah.
Does anyone have any other explanation as to what that is? Because that looks like a fish to me. Except it's 2,000 feet long, which would
If
make
I
it...
had to put a name on that, it would be Leviathan.
Uh-huh. If I had to put a name on it, it's something that was around before the Great Flood. And somehow got preserved in the mud in Greenland.
Well, here's the fun question.
Mm-hmm.
You think that's living or dead?
Oh, it's dead. That's dead. It's,
Huh?
its face is its eyeballs have turned to stone. If you zoom in, the eyeball is stone.
I don't know if I can.
Oh yeah, that's emailed. I'm sorry.
I don't know if I can or not. We'll write it off till we try, I suppose. Says it is.
Yeah, Wendy, why not? There were giants. Why not giant fish? And I do have a 300-foot giant on my shorts that you guys can go check out if you'd like.
Zooming didn't work for me. So you're saying the eyeballs are turned to stone?
Yes, that white part above the mouth, the white chunk, like an arrowhead, too high. Your pointer, go left, right there. That would be where the eye is. At least I think so. I'm also concerned that the flippers in the front look like little thumbs. Do you see that? Like it has a thumb? Like a boxing glove? Mm-hmm.
Here, maybe?
Yeah, down. Yeah, there's a triangle and then like a boxing glove.
No, I can't see that well.
I know, it's okay. But I count 2 front fins, then 2 in the middle, then 2 in the back, and then the tail fin. And the fin has a shark-shaped fin. It's got one of those long, like triangle on the top, but on the bottom it's like a longer piece. Like we have fish today with fins that shape. But I have found all sorts of crazy stuff in Greenland, and I found most of it live on Ray's show when I first started streaming with him.
Oh, I know. I was there. I know.
Yeah.
You're right.
I found a giant. I found a fish. I think I found a second one of these, by the way. I have fish 2 question mark because it's certain areas are less clear than other areas, and it appears to have the same shape, but it's blurry, so I can't tell for sure.
When have we ever seen a fish preserved like that, though? Like, I wouldn't be so quick to write that off and say that this is a fossil or
Well, if
or
so,
petrified.
it moves on its side in the mud because it's nowhere near the water.
Oh, it's not in the water?
No, that's on mud in the middle of Greenland.
Oh, well, that's a whole different game.
Yeah.
I thought it was in shallow water.
No, that was underneath, supposedly underneath, glaciers.
What the hell?
Hmm. And it's 2,000 feet long.
Gadzooks. Are we going to share anything else?
No, you're free.
So I'm going to hit stop sharing. It's going to let me close
Guys,
my way out of here. Yeah. Good.
I want to thank everyone for being here, but I do want to do a recap, a shorter recap of the announcement. So again, we are looking for someone permanently to be on the show, a third chair, so to speak.
Co-host.
A third co-host for when Jeff can't make it, when Mr. Super and Ray aren't available. We want someone who's always available, Saturday and Sundays, because sometimes I just can't get it done and I get sick and I got to push it to Sunday night after Hebrew. So someone who's available 11 to at least 2 a.m.
It could easily
Eastern time.
be 2 people too. Like if your Saturdays are free, then take Saturdays and somebody else will take Sundays. Doesn't have to be one person doing all of it.
Correct. And you need to have a computer to present, because I need someone to present, not just someone to be on the show. You'll be joining to present. You have to have headphones and with an attached microphone, or some sort of microphone, some sort of earbud, something. And like I said, be available at those times and really know the computer. I can't have someone who's like a novice with the computer, who, if there's problems getting in the Streamyard, they wouldn't know they wouldn't know their way around it. I need someone who's really very tech savvy. Someone who wants to be on the show, who wants to talk. It helps if you see Mandela's, because you're going to be participating. Like when I ask you the questions, I want to hear what you think, and you can share stuff yourself. Also,
Fun.
what were you gonna say?
I said it's fun. Anybody can do it.
Yes, they can. And if you don't know StreamYard, that's fine. We can show you. So if you're interested, please send me an email at sandydivamandelaeffects@gmail.com, or if we're friends on Messenger, message me. And then also, there was a major argument in my chat last night, which led to this show. And that major argument literally distracted everyone for a quarter of the show. To prevent that from happening again, there's a group of secret mods. They know who they are, or they will know who they are. They have to check their messages if they have not gotten it yet, and they will stay secret. They have a special wrench, which they all look the same. They have a special wrench which allows them to time out people who have wrenches. which regular wrenches cannot do. Because I cannot allow what happened last night to happen again. And I did not want to take everybody's wrench away just because of an argument in the chat. So this was the better way to go about it, in my opinion. However, if things start happening again, if I see arguments from the same people again, I will remove wrenches from the ones causing the problems. Because, God forbid, one of the 20 people aren't there. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to do that. I don't. I have the 1500 Club. You guys support me. I appreciate all of you. That is the last thing I want to do. That's why I went about it this way. So, I want to say thank you to everybody. Everyone for being here again, participating, for sticking around. Again, I'm sorry for last night. Jeff is very sorry to Russ. He didn't understand. He understands now. I know you already knew that, but I'm saying it again. And I especially want to say thank you again to Mr. Super for being here and helping out. And I also want to say thank you to Greg B, pushing button 62, Lavira Lakini, Jim from Florida, and Richard Minnick. You guys are amazing. They sent donations tonight, and I really appreciate that.
Nice.
They didn't have to do that. And guys, I will see you next week. And
Hey, Sandy.
yeah.
I think we got through this whole stream copyright free. I got another one that I'm sure is copyright free if you want to play it on the way out.
Sure, we can play it on the way out.
I shared it up already, so I'll say my goodbyes and you can finish up. Thanks
Don't you
everybody
leave.
for coming.
I need to talk to you after the show, so don't you leave, okay? Don't
You what
leave.
now?
I got to talk to you for a second after the show, so don't leave,
Oh,
okay?
I'll stick around for a minute.
Okie dokie, thank you. All right, guys. Like I said, I hope you have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for being here. Mr. Super's going to play us a song, then I'll do the outro. We'll see you all this coming Saturday. Have a great night, everyone.
Actually, it's Flat Earth Andy playing us out.
Oh, Flat Earth Andy is playing us out. Even better. Now Andy's participating too. Thank you, Andy. All right, let me get you muted, and I'll tell you you're good to go. Have a good night, everyone.
Smash the tube, smash the tube, smash the tube, smash the tube. Turn this crap off, 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 please turn it off. Why must we watch Friends? 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 I've seen this show about 1,000,000 times. Not even funny when I'm drunk or high. Why must we watch Friends? 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 I'm telling you now for the 100th time. To change the channel, this show is a crime. Why must we watch Friends? 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 That laugh track is so annoying to me. They wouldn't need it if the show was funny. Why must we watch Friends? 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 There's so much better ways to spend my day than watch TV sing down a cat so smelly. Why must we watch Friends? 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 Why must we watch Friends?